Chodies.
Why do you call him Pepper Chodies?
Because he's hogging them. He was
hogging them? You want one?
He was fucking. I looked over. That's what he was doing. I was like, we're about to start filming.
You know, it kind of sucks. 'Cause I was gonna ask for a piece of it, but then he was just
He
like
started eating. He stabbed us with it to
He
start.
thrown it like 3 times now.
necking it. He didn't even
want-
share.
Ew, yeah.
I like
You
the end
want
of
the
it.
skin
You
tag?
like
I'm saving it for last.
You're sick.
you like the
end of it.
growth?
I like it.
Ugh.
That's
I don't
disgusting.
even like
Eat
you
that part?
holding
You
it.
supposed to
like
eat that?
The
I don't
skin?
think so.
Yeah.
Looks like
It's just casing.
Yeah, I guess. I eat the
Usually
case
they snip that at birth.
It was the second one. That's why it's 2 of
imagine
these
having full skin like that.
Where did you get that?
upstairs.
No.
I think Mom got it at Walmart.
That's crazy stuff. The lore
It's mid. It's
at birth.
You don't-
I had the foreskin
and
of a
I would have
pepperoni.
this too if you asked for it.
Is that a sausage?
No, it's a pepper.
I thought-
And those sausages looks really good.
They were fire. They were fire, yeah.
Green laser.
I don't know, but I did press record, so
Angelo like that one. Huh?
yeah.
I think I would like that one. I was actually gonna bring it up anyway. That was one of the ones that I wanted to bring up.
The green
Green
laser.
laser.
Yeah. Anyway, this is episode 30 of
It's
Diversity.
31.
Fuck.
That's Mike. That's Mike's fault.
This
That
is
Mike's
episode.
Oh, that's my fault.
Because
You
you
made the
opened
dot.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, but I just said it out loud too.
No, it's all right.
Anyway,
You were set up.
welcome back to Diversity Catalog. This is episode 31. It's another Wednesday. If you're here listening on Wednesday, thank you for being here on release day. Make sure you like and subscribe. Send the link to your friends. If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, rate the podcast 5 stars.
5.
Don't forget to follow our social
On it.
medias. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, at Diversity Catalog. Find the clips, repost them, share them, like them. Yeah, it's another week. How you guys doing?
We're in it.
Exactly the same as you left me.
Yeah,
Uh,
just as lame. No major developments.
Damn.
I was including myself in that.
That's fucked.
There's always major developments.
You want to hear something cool?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
I might go to Amsterdam in August.
Oh,
Oh wow! Love
No-
how
no
he makes
invite.
these
No
plans
invite.
how
and
did
never
that come
invites
up?
any
You
of
gonna
us.
go to the red light district?
We'll probably walk through it.
That's why you go. I mean, why else would you go?
We'll probably.
Yeah.
There's an
We'll
F1
stop
race. There's an
by. He's
F1
going
race
crazy.
that weekend. Might go see
Yeah,
that.
wow, that's
Yeah.
expensive.
You want to watch F1?
No, I don't really care about it that
Okay.
much. But
You should probably.
No
go if
offense
you
to the car
can.
people.
yeah, no offense to the car people. I don't really care
Just
about that much.
F1. Waking up at 6 in the morning to watch some people go in circles.
Angie, I was trying to find that thing with the green lasers. The thing I sent to you, but I couldn't find
Yeah.
it. I don't have it on there.
How's that relate to Amsterdam?
It doesn't, but I was trying to find the thing on my
The
phone.
green light district.
Uh,
Everything goes.
yeah, we go to Amsterdam, but
Iceland's dead.
the prices are kind of tough because I guess with the F1 thing, like everywhere's like
Yeah,
sold
yeah,
out pretty
Oh,
much
like
for like
hotels and shit?
hotels and shit.
Yeah, it's like a That's
And basically, if this one guy says he doesn't want to come, then we're probably not going. There's like 3 of us right now,
Mm.
and
Yeah, it'd like bring
You wouldn't go alone?
not for the prices. Like the Airbnbs, because everything's like everyone's there for the F1.
Airbnbs.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I'd like
you-
to go alone, but we were
Yeah,
gonna
me
go
too.
for like a week. So if I went for like an extended weekend, it'd be kind of sick.
by yourself in the red light district. Just
You
Not
could
in the
handle it.
red light district, motherfucker.
I don't know. You said it.
No, I did. Ant said it.
He said it.
That's where I would go.
That's crazy.
First thing.
Why is that crazy?
As soon as he gets off the plane,
What do you
point me
mean,
to the
why
red
is that
light district
crazy?
now.
He's doing it for the drugs.
What do you mean? I didn't say what I would do. I just said I would go.
What would you do?
The buildings are nice.
I don't know. What's there to do there?
I don't
What
know.
do you mean? You not know what it is?
Yeah, what is really the red light district?
I know what it is loosely.
You have to pay, right?
No, I mean I mean,
I
yeah,
know.
it's like a bunch of strip clubs and like
Yeah, I know.
sex
I thought it
workers
was like
and like
brothels.
drugs. Yeah,
I thought it was just like glass like
Yeah.
jails basically, and they just knock on the window and they go, "Oh, guten Tag, come in," and they dance.
Yo, that
and
was
then-
Denmarkist. Denmark?
it's German.
Where's...
It's in Germany.
It's near
The
it.
red light district is in
Amsterdam's not in Germany.
You
I didn't
thought
say
it,
Germany.
You
No,
thought it was.
I don't know what
Oh.
he's saying German for.
Where's it at?
It's in
The
the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
How close is it to Germany?
Next to it.
It's
Very
close.
close.
Guten Tag.
We were
I'm
gonna
from
plan a day trip to Cologne.
Amsterdam.
Cologne's in Germany.
You don't want to hear my real German accent? That was
I give him attention. He mansplains to me.
yeah, right.
A second ago, Josh didn't know fucking Amsterdam
Okay,
wasn't in
motherfucker.
Germany. What do you want from me?
When do we ever correct each other on shit like this? Usually we just say something wrong, keep it pushing.
Josh,
now
pull-
we want
You said
Pull up
Guten Tag. He
geography
said that's very
test.
Denmarkish. I said that was German.
That's
You say, wait, where's Amsterdam?
You ever see those map games where people pick a spot? And you have to
Oh, I'd
guess
be
where
so
you are?
fucked.
Play
for Europe.
GeoGuessr right now live.
Can we play that?
Dude, pull it up. That's a new game that we open with. Easy. Easy, dude. I'm so good
Those
at
are
geography.
Is
Possible.
it still free?
You're gonna pull it up. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
I think
it's
you
right.
might have to.
that's
a
Russian.
free
That's
version.
Russian yellow grass. It's got to be here.
Let me make sure there's like no
This is
music.
the
or
Mongolian
anything.
step.
I knew there was gonna be music. How do you shut this shit off?
There's got
Spain. First guess, only guess.
Oh yeah, pull this up on the screen.
Some of it. Oh!
first guess, definitely European.
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, is it broken?
No, I just gotta do that.
Spain. First guess, only guess.
I can't see though.
Look
Spain
at
or
the big
Portugal?
screen.
We
That-
gotta do
that segment.
You gotta.
No,
lose
we
time.
can't move.
We
We
have a
don't
minute.
move.
You
Don't
can't
move.
spin?
No spin.
It's just France.
Hold
First,
on,
first
restart,
frame.
restart.
What do you mean restart?
Restart.
No,
We're
I'm
in it.
actually thinking Czech Republic.
I didn't know it was time.
No,
though.
what?
I didn't know it was time.
They're all time now.
You're
Yeah, this is the free version.
Well, we have to hurry up.
We're moving.
No.
It's
We
just
need
France.
signs. That's the key. You just gotta zoom in.
France.
It's France.
Let's.
You
yes,
do not
sir.
know what language that is.
Conservation municip.
Université.
Municipality.
Oh, it
Yeah.
might be fucking like Chile or something.
I said,
No,
I'll have the record know. I
OIRE
said
is
Spain
French.
and I said Portugal.
Le France.
It's got to be right.
No.
think it's France.
There's like nobody in that part of France. Did you know that? Only like 20% of France.
Everyone lives in
inhabit-
Paris. Yeah.
We have 53 seconds.
Go zoom out on France. Just go to France. You were in there.
Oh, well, I said yeah. Where do you
Zoom
want
out
me to go?
though. It's not. I think everything
There's
is
like a
like
famous
on
landmark
the
right
left
there.
side, like yeah, where Nantes is in Paris. That's where the people are at.
That's so off.
Come on, bro.
How
It
close
was in
are we?
Paris.
It was in Paris.
Bitch.
Don't play with me. Yeah, I said in that shit up there that you picked.
290 kilometers
You picked
away.
it. That was good though. We knew it was France.
Yeah.
All right, so
We're at
that's
the back.
Andrew's pick. So let's see who can do better.
This is America.
No.
This is
America.
This is America. Clearly, it's Japan.
Japan.
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Mm,
Family
Sing-
Mart.
or
It's
Singapore.
gotta be
Japan.
maybe?
I think I've
Gotta be
had this
Japan.
one before, to be honest.
What makes that Japan to you?
let's look around
Japanese.
That's Japanese.
more. How can you tell
How can you
Japanese
tell
apart from the
how
other
can you tell
languages?
that?
You
from
could,
China?
because it says right
Japanese
here.
looks very Japanese, and
Wait, wait.
Chinese looks Chinese.
Mitsui- that's-
that's
No lie.
100% Japan.
No
That's
lie.
Japanese.
That's Japan.
That's Japanese.
That's 100% Japan.
Like Japanese is like bubbly.
Mike and I went to Japan.
I'm being 100% with you.
Mike and I went to Japan.
So
All
like
right,
South
let's
Korea.
let's send Kyoto.
Kyoto's like too
Probably Osaka.
like old timey.
It's probably Osaka.
All right, I'm good with Osaka.
All right, where is it?
I have no
I think
clue.
it's on the right
Japanese.
side.
Kawashima. Or Kashima.
It's not over there.
Tokyo.
I don't know where Osaka is.
Drift.
Feels like.
Niigata.
Excuse me.
Just put it near Tokyo. Just put it near Tokyo. Fuck it.
I actually been
Just go
watching,
dead center.
I've actually been watching
Dead center, Japan.
J-League soccer. I've
Don't
been
do
brushing
dead
up
center.
on my Japanese.
Right there.
No. How
That
close?
was-
are we?
That was
In
good.
middle of Tokyo, dead
Oh,
center.
Tokyo. Fuck.
I literally.
This one's kind of easy. They gave us big cities.
It's because it's free.
Oh, Tokyo again.
Oh, we know this one.
Yo,
Zoom in and enhance. Zoom in and enhance. Oh,
put Hiroshima.
it's
What? People live there
going.
now.
Wasn't it like a little? Yeah, wasn't
No, it
it
was
right
dead
there?
center.
Are you sure?
It's on the Tokyo thing. You're pathetic.
That one was stupid.
Wait.
Next.
It just keeps giving us that one.
Oh, what is
Oh,
this? The
yes.
free version's rigged.
I think we've reached our
This pissed me off.
quota.
Well,
Hurry up! I want to see what the last one is.
gonna
But
be
you know
Tokyo
where
again.
it was.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. Oh, I wonder where
again,
this is.
it's Tokyo.
Oh my God! It is the
All right.
same.
Well,
Well, that sucks.
we did what we could.
Well, anyways, I'm better at geography than Mike. That's what we found out.
Are you good with like flags?
Flags. I'm awful. with.
I'm
Mm,
nasty
I
with
can't lie.
flags. I can name any flag.
Oh, yeah.
any flag?
Any flag? Pull up Nepal's flag.
Honestly, a good 95% of them, I bet you I could name them.
Just type in Nepal flag. And
Tell you about.
Yeah, I don't know those.
now, people at home,
There.
Ange is looking at pride flags. He does not know these. Very questionable.
He said he could do any
And-
flag.
Angelo, let's
Give
go.
me these ones.
He's only seeing like 4 colors right
What's
now.
this one?
Ange,
I
the first
don't
one.
know.
You want a hint, Ange?
That is the Gilbert Baker Pride.
These are
flag.
all the same flag,
No, they're not all the same.
basically.
That's insane.
No.
They're all different versions of the same flag.
Traditional Pride flag, Philadelphia Pride,
They're all different.
intersex
same
inclusive.
flag.
These are actually
One has
different.
to do
No,
with.
they're the same flag.
No,
different.
this
They're-
is different.
It's just including more things.
Exactly. So
in the
it's different.
flag. They're all different versions of the same flag.
We support all people of all walks of life.
What did that last one say? Queer Pookie?
Queer pride.
Queer Pride.
Queer Pookie flag.
No, I'm sorry. My glasses.
Queer Pookie flag.
Your glasses are
I'm good.
Dyslexic.
dyslexic. Oh.
I got those new dyslexic
I didn't see
lenses.
double O in there.
That's
Weird.
not dyslexia. That's just that's schizophrenia or something. Seen words.
I
that
got
aren't
like
there.
that weird disease Percy Jackson had. Like my brain keeps trying to turn
Being able
everything
to breathe
Greek by
underwater?
accident. for some reason.
Oh.
What?
Clearly,
Is that show good?
clearly
Watch
I
the
don't
new
know.
show?
No, I
I
didn't
heard it
watch
was good. I thought
Oh, I heard it was good.
I just started the new Airbender.
it's actually pretty
No,
good.
you
It's
stop,
cute.
Stop watching.
It's
it.
cute.
It's good.
It's cute. I got a new crush, but it's cute.
That's weird. I'm pretty sure they're all 16.
That's crazy because
Thank you, Josh.
the actresses are.
I know we already talked about it. We already
But
talked
in
about
the
this. We already
show,
talked
have you
about
seen
this.
Euphoria? You're sick.
Who knows?
They're all like 25,
Trying to do
30.
math. Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, but they're playing
But
Not
they're
my
playing
fault, they-
high
teenagers.
schoolers, you sick fuck.
All right, I didn't say I like to fucking Aang, dude. Obviously, I'm not talking about the fucking 8-year-old.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you talking
Oh,
about?
you know every single fucking. You don't even watch. You don't even know.
I know the
nothing.
characters.
I'm
I know
talking
a
about
lot.
Uncle Iroh.
Oh.
You know the kid, right? You know the kid show.
You like that now?
Uncle Iroh's fucking 70.
I understand that. Uncle Iroh in the prison escape
Oh my
scene.
god.
I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You get it.
People
Yeah.
are saying that's really good though.
The prison escape scene?
I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
No.
I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure the new live action's like ass.
No, it's actually.
No, people said it was.
It's not
good.
ass.
If you're not
it's
a
just,
purist, it's good.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I.
You're
That's
not a
exactly
diehard
what I've
fan.
heard.
But like, no. It's just like they take some like artistic like. They change like little things
Shortcuts?
here and there just to make it into more of a TV show type of deal. You know what I mean?
Was it a really good TV show? What do you mean?
Yeah, but not. It
I
doesn't
just-
translate over to live action.
I don't know if I
always,
believe
because
in
that's
like
just how it
turning
works.
cartoons into live action.
You don't
You
believe
have
it?
to switch it. Like you can't keep it exactly the same.
Why?
Why
Because
not?
there's other shit that like there's a formula.
No,
for,
I'm saying like
Oh,
that's
why
why
do it?
I don't like when
Oh,
people
yeah.
turn cartoons or animes into live action. Like there's like a certain element that they have to take away or change. And
yeah.
it's like,
I mean,
it's
there's
not the
always
same.
something.
It's not
Because you
the
can do
same.
so much more with a fucking cartoon. You could literally do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, can't you do it with CGI nowadays?
No, but there's still limitations
not
to
a-
that too.
Well, also like
What?
now they have to use like actual child actors too. which,
Yeah.
like kind of takes away like
Oh.
the voice actors in the cartoon like
They're
are able
they're
to
older people. Yeah.
put more. Like
I don't think-
the Aang
yeah.
actor's a bit stale. Like
yeah.
Oh,
but like
okay.
he's
I,
just like my people.
Yeah.
No,
I was
like,
talking
you know,
to
like,
Mike about
it's
this.
a child actor.
The point is for like a show like that is like it's probably gonna go on for like 3-4
I
years.
hope the fuck it don't.
But it's going to because that's how the show is, Michael. And even though
Well,
you didn't watch it, and you still
Bad
have,
shows
have,
still
have,
get one
have-
season.
Had you watched it, the Avatar at all? When you
Yeah.
Did you finish it?
No.
Okay.
You should.
So
it's a
shut up.
fucking great show.
What does it
But
do with
yeah,
anything?
basically,
So this is for the
the
diehards.
goal
This
is
show.
you're gonna grow
Well, I'm talking about
with
the cartoon.
the actors are gonna grow with the roles, and they're gonna end up being better. It's just like Stranger Things, but like they were kind of goaded to start, like you said before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
that,
like-
that's a rare breed.
But if you go back, like there's clearly a stark difference from then and now with their acting.
What I have to imagine.
Yeah, so it's like it's gonna be like this. Like by the end of this, they're probably gonna be like more well-rounded and like better. in
I'll
the
be real
craft.
with you.
I would say Millie
I don't
Bobby
think they're
Brown
going to
got
have
worse.
that much time.
What do you mean?
I don't think they're getting a second season.
They 100% are.
No,
It was
they-
actually well received, and they made a
It's
lot
too
of
much
money off.
money.
I don't know by who.
I think it
I
was.
don't know who you're talking to.
I'm pretty sure this was the highest
Say something
like, view count.
audacious. Of
of any
made it
TV
believe.
shows
ever?
on Netflix. It had the highest like
Oh,
opening
more than
like
Stranger Things?
thing. I think it beat Stranger Things out.
No, Stranger Things is mid. That's why.
You just love bad takes. Jesus Christ.
Ange isn't here, but Ange doesn't even like Stranger Things.
And just talk through the
Angela
whole
loves
thing.
Stranger
Nope, he talked during the whole thing. He didn't like it.
That-
He didn't even watch it.
he watched it
I
with us.
watched. I just didn't.
I
watch
know he watched it with.
yeah.
I was there too.
I didn't watch it with you guys.
Whole time. What's going on? Who
He
is
was like,
this?
oh, she's gonna die. She's dead here. Yep,
Yeah,
she's dead.
she's dead. She's not dead.
Bro.
He's like that when he watches anything.
He loves it.
Anything, dude. We be watching Curious George. Like,
Kimmy, we were watching American
he's
Psycho.
gonna
He was
die.
locked
Next
in.
scene.
I bet I said some things that made you guys think about. But he did, I guess. But you know, the show was for the most part pretty well received. I
No,
guess like
it was
obviously there's
not.
going to be issues with the diehards.
I've heard outside of you, I've heard nothing good.
that's insane.
I
That's
know.
not true.
Because if you say like on Twitter, if you go like somebody's listen on Twitter,
Yeah.
it'll be like
What's Twitter?
a X. It'll be
I'm
like
just being an
a
asshole.
criticism of the show.
Yeah.
And if you look at the comments, everyone's like, "Oh my, like why are you complaining?" Everyone has something to complain
No,
about.
everyone in the
It's
comments is saying you're
overwhelmingly-
right.
Look one up right now. I guarantee you
Everyone
find
look
in the
one up.
comments. You're like, you guys
First one.
complain about
First one.
whatever.
First one.
Over under positive or negative. Does that work?
100% over.
It's gonna be. It's gonna.
I don't think it's that
a lot of
works
people
like
are like,
that,
"Oh my
but-
I don't
god,
think I made
you
any
guys
sense,
complain
but-
about whatever."
He's gonna purposely find a negative one.
I'll pull the first
his
one.
search engine's geared
First one.
towards him.
First one.
What'd you look up? I want to read it with you.
Avatar: The Airbender. Well, that's not really a thing. Wait, hold up. I look for.
I've been thinking about getting an Appa
I looked up
tattoo.
Avatar: Last Airbender.
What do you think about that?
Hold up.
He doesn't care about me.
What'd you say?
Think about getting an Appa tattoo
Oh yeah, don't do that. I wouldn't. I should not even respond to that either.
on my upper thigh.
Okay, well the first
Just
one's
look up
talking.
Avatar in general.
The first one's talking. It's like a, cause I guess a character from the community's in it.
What did it say?
Yeah.
It was just a meme
from
of one
the
of him.
community. Oh,
Yeah.
Is it Community?
Yeah.
Is it
He
the
was in Community.
Abed.
Yeah. He
Oh,
plays
okay.
some guy. He was like, "Where's this bootleg of Last Airbender from? Where were you a week ago?" It was like some skit from the Community.
Oh.
Hold on, we'll go to the next one.
So that was neutral.
High
Yeah,
fashion.
so you both
high
lost.
fashion.
The
No,
bet-
look at,
the
like,
bet
Damn, I
came-
guess we did both lose.
Find
bet
one where
pushed.
somebody's critical of the show and then look at the comments. Is what I'm saying.
So I'm watching Avatar: Last Airbender, right, and then I burst into tears.
That's what one of them said.
That's what it was right.
Because it was so bad.
I have to imagine not because it was emotionally moving.
Yeah, I can't find
A
it.
lot of high fashion. I'm a little confused.
High fashion.
Yeah, whatever.
I think this is from the old one.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. You're wrong.
I would say watch it.
This
then
is
form
the
an
one
opinion. Don't form
of
an
the
opinion without
problems I
watching
have with the Avatar: Last Airbender series. If it gets to build up the relationship they are destined to be in and understand they are children, but early on we get hints that Aang has a crush on Katara.
it. Which is like they do in the show. Same thing.
No.
What do you mean?
He's literally showing a clip from the show showing it, and he goes, "This is one of the problems I have with the Avatar: Last Airbender."
Because they're showing that he has a crush on her.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch the show.
It's always okay.
I'm just
so
reading it to you. I'm reading it as a complaint. You said look for a complaint. This is the first thing I saw.
Look at the comments.
I want to tell you. That's the comment.
Look at the
Oh,
replies.
okay, hold on, I got you.
He failed. He failed.
Jesus Christ.
He failed. You didn't.
It's him replying to himself.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Same vibes watching this live action, and it's a picture of the Avatar: Last Airbender crew like cringing in one of the episodes.
Okay, look at the replies.
These are the replies. I'm looking at the replies. Let me look at the replies. Let me look at the replies.
You didn't like it?
Uh-huh.
Like,
I didn't watch it, and I won't.
He likes talking
No,
about shit he never
He forms
watched.
his opinions through others.
I didn't watch
Yeah.
it either.
So did you expect him to fall in love right off the bat? Aang isn't a Disney princess.
No, he's saying they're
Can I
not
say
supposed
But
to.
the clip he uses
Controversial.
from season 2, you have a
course.
weak argument, boo. Like it's shit like that. Like
Oh, see how you just cherry picked and I picked the first one?
I looked at the first 2 comments.
No,
The under-
that's not the first 2 comments. You
What's
went
it?
way
Say what
down
you
the
have to
list.
say.
That's
Come on.
way down the
You didn't
list.
watch the show. Shut the fuck up. How about that?
No,
Hey,
he's
you
so
can
mad.
take this the wrong way if you want to.
I'm gonna.
I think people that
Tell him, Ange.
care that much and are super overcritical about media, movies, TV shows, I don't understand that like at all.
It's a bad take.
Like, is that negatively affecting? Like, is it really that big of a deal for people to be like dissecting when they fall in love in the show or whatever the fuck they're talking about?
There's an
Am I
argument for
being
both
negative,
sides.
a negative Nancy about?
I
by
think
that?
I think
I
the
think conversations like that I find so boring.
Well, that's a bit too critical.
let me
I agree with you.
like I'm
Yes.
yeah,
I
they can be
just, like, can't-
nitpicky,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
but if you like
is that
if,
big of a deal?
basically
Really?
it's like for instance like if I guess it's the same thing with this because like Avatar: Last Airbender is technically like in anime even though it's like I don't know animated but
It's an American anime.
yeah but really, if you have like diehard fans and they have an adaptation, the adaptation's not a 1-to-1.
Or
They're
They're gonna be mad about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
It's like if they made if House of the Dragon was ass after Game of Thrones. It was like the last season of Game of Thrones. Everyone was critical of it,
Yeah.
like because it's
Well,
supposed to be the
It
same
was,
standards.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, exactly.
But like it's
and
not
this
like,
isn't good based
But
on
it's
the
not like.
adaptation.
But it's not like
I
they
don't know.
have a cartoon and then they had to go and people are mad that it's not a 1-for-1. If you think that an adaptation from a cartoon or a book or something is going to be exactly
What
the
do you mean
same in TV show,
So
Like
so
when they take a story from a book and make it a movie.
right
cartoon.
or
Yeah,
in this
it's like a
way
cartoon.
in this
Right.
but that's why they call it an
Yeah.
adaptation. That doesn't mean it's
because
going
you're
to be a
just
1-for-1
changing the
thing.
format. But I
Yeah.
understand why you change plot points.
You kind of have to.
Why do you
make
have
it
to? It was already a good TV show.
No, but the issue is the way the TV show is supposed to be made and spread out. Like it's different. It's just
Nah,
different with the
it's
TV show. Because like you
well, it
have
was
to
a TV
flesh
show.
out-
It
you have
was
to
a
flesh
TV
out-
show.
You have to, but it wasn't a live action.
What does it have to do?
You have to flesh certain things out and change things up
Nah,
to make
that's
it
stupid.
fit the format of a typical like live action TV show. So like little arcs and stuff that people are upset about, like why doesn't she have her blue fire? Like
Yeah.
that's gonna be explained and just brought into a longer form. It's just to make
How
it
many
into
seasons
more
of Avatar: Last
seasons and
Airbender were
episodic.
there?
I believe
3.
it's what 3 or 4, right?
just 3.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of shit in that has to be taken out because it's filler.
I find this conversation stupid.
So it's a stupid conversation because he's wrong and I'm right.
How are you right in any way?
It's
shape, or
like
form?
it's like the second American Psycho movie. It's garbage. The first one's great. And the second one's garbage. I don't know what
hasn't
they
come out yet.
Aren't they making
Make it a third
It's
one
supposed
now.
to make-
For what
It's not
fucking
a-
reason?
It's a remake. It's a remake.
No, the second one's like a sequel. It's like a spin-off sequel.
Oh, it doesn't make
It's like I think it was Angelina. It was either Megan Fox or Angelina Jolie or something like that was in it.
Mm.
Yeah, and they're making a third one. But the stupid thing is, what was I gonna say? Adaptation, something. I don't know.
See, I respect your opinion on that because you actually watched what you were talking about.
Why does it change?
Because you didn't watch it.
That doesn't mean anything.
Because like all the criticisms that people had about that show, and this is going to be last point on it because we're talking too much about this, but all the criticisms they had on that, I watched the show and I was like, this makes sense. Like I understand why they said that, but like if you think about it using your head, like clearly they're gonna delve this out more and like just lengthen certain things of the
I
characters.
just don't see why they
just to make it more episodic. It's just
there already
easier that
was
way.
episodes.
Yeah,
There
but
was season.
it's 15-minute episodes with commercials in it instead of a 40-minute episode. It's different,
They're
and
an
only
hour,
8
I think.
episodes.
The live action.
They're like, yeah,
Comprised of all 3 seasons.
no, it's one season, and people
They're
are mad that
doing
there
it one
aren't like
season at a time.
pushing shit
Oh,
forward.
but-
So this
but
is
it's
like
But it's just compressed into a 40-minute thing, 45-minute thing.
episodes.
yeah. Whereas like the original was like 20, 25
Yeah.
minute episodes. Like this is like
Okay, got it.
10 or 12
Okay,
hour
right.
long.
I think it was 8. So like yeah, clearly they're gonna take a longer time to get forward on things. It
What
just
I was gonna
makes
say,
sense.
what pisses me off, specifically about like
Grind your gears.
adaptations, like remakes,
Yeah,
is that they're fucking stupid on a basis, right? And I think it is good to be hard on them.
Compelling argument.
Can I ask
Because-
you a deeper question though.
Well, no, I was gonna bring it to a deeper thing. It's not just a blanket
Just something
statement.
deeper? No.
The TV and like movie scene is ass right now because they keep just feeding us the same shit in a different like toilet.
It's like when they remake Call of Duty.
Yeah, they Call of Duty the same game every single year and it
Right.
comes out and people buy it.
Yeah, I
But
know
same
what
thing, like they're remaking American Psycho. No one asked for it. You're not going to top the first one.
Like you're saying,
What's
why
the
do we
point?
have to remake stuff that was good just to
Right.
appreciate the
They-
good version?
Or like re-releasing a game like 15 times and call it remastered with the simplest fix and like graphics.
Well, it's just like bringing something from like
Right.
like American Psycho, like just having a modernized version of it for people to.
we
You don't
don't
have
need
to
it.
do it,
No
but
one
they
wanted
fucking
it.
do it.
No one wants
won't
it.
say
It's
People
not
are
going to
gonna
be
go watch
good.
and see it.
They won't say the F word in it this time.
They won't.
definitely
What
won't.
are they going to
Watch
say?
it.
They're going to woke. They're going to woke American Psycho.
I don't think
I
they
can't
will.
have it.
I
I
don't think
can't
they
have
will. I
it.
don't think they will.
What are they? They're not going to say it.
They won't
They're
say
not going
that,
to say
but,
it.
like,
They're
that was in
pussies.
the whole movie.
They're pussies. And I'm sick of it.
Probably won't say
They
it.
won't say it, and
They
that's going to
probably
piss me off, fans, because it should have it in it. All right? The books, if they made it 1-to-1 to the book, they could actually make a better thing. But the thing about adaptations is here's everything laid out.
So you believe it like leave stuff in the era it was from as that version.
Not even that. If you already have a version of it, like what did they just announce? Like the fucking like the 6 King Kong,
Oh,
King Kong
that's-
and
You
fucking
don't have to be doing that.
Godzilla movie where they team
it's
up.
just like Fast
Like-
and Furious. It's a
Yeah.
cash cow. You could
It's
put out
stupid.
Godzilla versus
It's
a bat.
stupid.
Right,
Like,
because
yeah.
of the title, yeah.
Like I like standalone shit. Like
To make money.
like
it's action.
Because you know there's people clearly that care that much about Avatar that they're going to see anything named Avatar.
yeah.
Right.
But when it comes out as shit, it's like obviously it's gonna be shit.
It wasn't shit,
but
though.
but see the thing is, it's like whether or not it's shit or not doesn't matter because they already won by releasing it.
Correct, which is stupid.
Even
Why
to
we
watch
should be
anyway.
hard on them to show them we're not gonna put up with their
It's
bullshit.
like hate it or love it, you all still watched. You know what I mean?
I didn't though.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Mike's
Yeah.
refused.
And I won't watch remakes like
He
that.
didn't, but he has a
That-
lot to
that's
say
fair.
about it.
That's why
pussy
you haven't
shit.
watched Dune.
That's fair.
Do you like the original Dune better?
I think you guys should talk about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
No, that's an adaptation, not a remake.
You were so. You
And
were
it's actually-
saying that you didn't know if you guys.
and it's
so I think
better.
you should talk. About
I just
that,
don't
'cause
go
that's
into the
current. That's,
actual
like, current
shit of
event.
it. Don't go into the shit of it.
No,
Just
yeah. we can just
explain
give a broad,
very,
broad,
very
our
broad.
broad
Tell me
opinions on
can
Dune
you
too.
tell me what happens in the first one?
I can give you a rundown of the
The
first.
first one, yeah.
And
that's
give him a
the
rundown.
I've never seen.
Oh,
it.
this is gonna be tough.
Hey,
There's
read
a
the
lot of
book.
lore. All right, look, it takes place
Yeah,
on
read the
a
book.
planet.
This has
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy
Timmy
Chalamet.
Sha-
isn't.
Yeah,
it
Dune's
does.
Timothy Chalamet.
Do you hate me?
He's the main character.
It's not. It's not Tom Holland, isn't that? his
No.
name?
No.
No.
Very
no.
similar. Very similar. They
Oh my
both bang
God.
Zendaya. Wait, what?
Right. Maybe that's why I'm confused.
No, they don't both.
Timothy Chalamet actually has crazy syphilis.
Timothy Chalamet is in Dune.
Yeah.
All right.
He's actually excellent.
going.
Excellent. I
What was
actually
Tom
Honestly-
Holland in?
I thought he was mid.
Is Tom Holland who I think it is?
Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Wow, I thought he was in Dune.
they look very similar.
Holland.
They're similar.
Basically
All
two
right,
twinks
keep
living in
going.
New York.
Yeah, yeah,
TTL.
different one. One's a French twink, one's a British one.
I don't know if Timothy Chalamet is even. I mean, his last name's French, but
He's
he's
fr-
from the U.S.
Oh, he
He's
speaks
sucked
fluent
in.
French.
What does he do?
Does he speak fluent French?
What does he do? He does that thing.
Ewing. Yeah, is that what this
Yeah.
is? Yeah,
Mewing,
he does
mewing.
it. Mewing. Ewing.
You know how to do that?
I tried actually. I don't know if it works.
You know how to do it? I don't even know.
You like?
Do
you
it.
like-
Do it right now. Do everything
What's
with
the
it.
technique? Do a side profile.
Josh, zoom in on this. Josh, I can't see the time right now, but the
know if I
time
can
right
do it.
now.
30 minutes or 20 something.
29:52.
That's fine.
James Mewing.
I don't think I
James,
did
give him a
it.
side profile and a chin line.
I don't know if I know
We
how to do
literally
it.
did this in an episode.
Did we?
Mewing?
Yes.
I don't know how
Whatever.
to do it.
Dune.
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 Look, so it takes place on Arrakis. That's the name of the planet. All right, this planet is like a
There's sand.
desert wasteland.
that.
Yeah, but there's this drug called spice on the planet. Basically, gives people like a higher, like a sixth sense, and they use it for space travel.
Like
they use it.
psilocybin.
They use it
Oh,
for their pilots to space travel. Apparently, taking the spice lets you
Oh.
see.
let me chime in.
Why are you ad-libbing? Let them talk.
Can I chime in?
Sure.
So the spice they use, they don't show it in the movie because it's
Cinnamon.
kind of crazy. They show it in the first one though, in a weird way. But basically, there's like spice junkies that they strap in the ships, and they can see through fucking extra dimensions, and like faster than light travel with those.
Okay.
It's like a crazy
You
fucking
lost
thing.
Angelo. There.
It's like it when there's like a child orgy at the end, but they don't show it in the movies. It's like a crazy
you
little
lost.
random
I
plot hole.
chose not to listen to what he was saying. Keep going.
Keep going.
Basically, it's a drug. It lets people have like this sixth sense. Okay, it gives them a sixth sense. They can do like telepathy with it. They have like visions, and it's necessary for space travel. So it's very important. It's a very rich planet. Basically, like futuristic oil, like oil mining.
Okay.
I think the Middle East.
So
Okay. That's their resource.
yeah, that's their resource. That's their oil. Super important. Super rich. Super expensive.
Okay.
There's this family, the Harkonnens, own the planet. They were in charge of the planet. There's like a emperor of all space. He made them leave and gave it to Timothée Chalamet's family to now run the planet. But it was a setup. It was a trap. He did it because he knew the Harkonnens, the bad guys, would get mad about losing the planet and kill Timothy's family. So that's what they did.
Okay.
It was like a setup, a sabotage trap. They moved into the planet. Everything was fucked up, and they got like surprise killed. So
By
now
sand.
by like war, like
Okay.
like a war happened.
Oh, I thought there was like a sandstorm.
There is, so that's how Timothée Chalamet and his mother escape. They escaped by traveling through the desert.
Okay.
His mother is like a space witch.
Space Witch.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best way to say it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
A switch.
It's almost like a religious cult
Mm-hmm.
that's only women, and they can like speak telepathy.
They have telepathy.
She's
Telepathy.
a feminist.
Super feminist. This
Yeah,
is
super
this is
feminist.
this is goddess a woman
Right.
times 1,000.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So what these women do is they can talk to their members in the past and the future. So they kind of try to set up like plans and plots that like favor their religion or favor their
Okay.
goals.
Mm-hmm.
So basically they like made up stories to the people that live on the planet that Timothy is like a messiah.
Okay.
And so these people on the planet like somewhat take him in the promise that he's going to like return their planet to them, the indigenous people.
Right.
So that's like Dune 1. Dune 1 basically only sets up that.
Oh, okay.
Dune 1, people, it's a very good-looking movie, but people thought it was kind of boring because like nothing kind of happened.
Mm.
Just very expositional.
If people don't have attention spans these days.
No, it's a like
I thought it was a good movie.
You gotta,
It's
But
probably the
people-
best setup movie of all time.
But people,
no, it's a great setup movie, but
people
it's a
didn't-
very
people didn't know it was a setup movie going into it.
You should have.
I don't think most people did.
You should have though.
Is it based
What
off
do you mean you
something?
should have?
yeah.
it's based
so
off a
it's
book
based
theory.
off a
In the
book
movie.
from like the 60s.
No one read
And
it.
then they made a movie in the 80s about it, but
Awful.
it wasn't well received then.
Okay, got you. Okay. All right.
So this is in a way a remake. These movies.
So this second one is supposed to be he delivers the planet back.
well, the start of that, he like starts a revolution, and like people start to see him as actually being a messiah, even though he knows it's not real. It's just
in
kind
the
of like
second movie.
yeah,
Is this spoilers? Josh?
Yeah.
no, like it happens right away, like it's in the trailer.
You can disclaimer it.
It's in the trailer.
I didn't even know what you said. I wasn't paying
He
attention.
becomes,
I just said he's like a messiah,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Timothy.
That is not a.
They literally
No,
talk
it's-
about it in the first movie.
It's not. But
It's in the first movie.
it's a spoiler.
not really.
Technically, it's a
not-
spoiler.
It's not
It's
a
fine.
Just
spoiler.
put Dune
It doesn't
spoiler
matter.
as the chapter.
Yeah, whatever.
Dune
But,
talk.
So the
We'll
second,
cut it out.
first movie was all exposition,
Okay.
introducing to all the characters, setting the scene. The second movie's the action. Like now everything's starting to move. We saw the moving pieces.
Boom.
Obviously had crazy reviews and like
The second movie.
yeah, like
Going into it.
going into it. So like all like the people that went opening night, the
Well, like,
people
this
that
is
did the the previews when like a week before, must see movie, everything.
I didn't even know it came out.
10 out of 10, all that. I
I'm not even
thought
kidding. You laugh. I'm not even kidding.
I thought it was very good.
Oh.
I feel like I got overhyped
I feel like it was also overhyped.
by the reviews.
Yeah, don't
And-
talk about the plot. Talk about
Right,
your reaction.
right.
Got you.
My
okay.
my knee jerk
And you saw
reaction
it too,
was
Josh. You didn't see it yet.
I saw it.
no, he saw it. Yeah.
Saw it today.
You're disagreeing.
I
We
thought
both saw it today.
personally, I thought it was an 8.5 out of 10, minimally. I
So
mean,
it
it
was
might
good?
grow on me. It was very good,
But you were expecting.
but I
it
was
to be a 10.
expecting like life changing.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Or not life changing, but like a very
Yeah,
like
a
insane
life-changing.
movie.
like this generation's insert.
Whatever. Yeah.
all
Empire
time-
Strikes
Right.
Back.
all-timer.
They were saying.
Yeah, the comparisons were
Really?
Yeah.
So it's
Wow.
it's a trilogy.
What
The
the
comparisons were to Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, but Lord of the Rings, Two Towers,
Just crazy.
Star Wars,
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back,
Wow.
very renowned
Critically
sequel
acclaimed.
movies, second movies.
Okay, gotcha.
It was very good, but I feel like it was missing like a oomph. I feel like
Agreed.
it was missing like
No bang.
The payoff at the end could have been a
It wasn't a
bit
good
better,
climax.
or like parts of the end could have been a bit better. The third
I
act.
feel like
It was anticlimactic.
it was almost
No,
it was
I wouldn't say
almost
that.
too rushed to the climax.
Oh.
I almost wanted
Really?
I wanted more out of the battles.
That is true. They did.
Oh,
they
out of
did,
the battles? Yeah, I
well,
see
that's
what
what
you're
the
saying.
movie was. All the reviews were like. That's why the comparisons were to Two Towers, and like they were like the battles insane. The movie's
really?
beautiful, like
Oh, shot
beautiful,
amazingly. Yeah.
and it's insane because like people are talking about how inexpensive the movie was,
To make,
especially yeah,
to
in
produce.
comparison to like what's been coming out.
Really?
Like for example, the last Marvel movie was like
Oh,
almost twice
yeah.
the price of this Dune movie,
Oh, wow.
and it was shit.
Well, like I feel like it'd be
Which-
kind of easy to just
the Marvels, it was lame.
you put a scene out in the fucking desert that's gonna look fucking amazing like anywhere you do it.
But
I
what's
think.
stopping the Marvels took place in
It's 'cause
space? They could have picked a
CGI
fucking
and all
cool-
that shit. That's where
right,
all
but
the money
Dune's
goes.
all almost CGI.
Not that much. I wouldn't expect it was
Most of
that
it's
much.
CGI.
Most of what? It's pretty practical.
Dune
Yeah.
2?
What's not practical about it?
Practical. What,
A lot of-
they film it on Mars?
They filmed on the fucking
No,
desert.
they went to the
fuck do
actual
you mean?
desert. Yeah.
No.
What do you mean? Nah.
What?
Where do they get the spaceships from? They're in the desert
The
too?
spaceship is
Oh, brother,
the
here
fucking,
we go.
The fucking lasers.
Oh, Oppenheimer was filmed in Simon Adam.
Yeah.
Fuck, bitch.
So that's what I'm saying. There's a
Shit.
lot of CGI.
Oh,
There's a
brother.
lot of CGI.
There's
in
not-
it.
Not
it's
to,
a very
not to the
practical
like
film.
Marvel.
It's a super practical film.
I'm sorry.
Compared
know.
to the Marvels, the
Is it
CGI
is
is
it a
like half.
realistic movie, Dune?
It does,
No.
no, I mean,
It's not outlandish.
everything looks very good. Like it looks real.
Yeah,
if
the
that's,
sets
if
are
that's what you're
super cool.
asking, like it takes place in the future, like fucking like 10,000.
Oh, okay,
Years from
got
now.
it.
Well, let's see. How many sets did they really have to make for that? Not that many.
Well, not that many.
They went back to like the same sets like
It was still almost nearly half the price as the Marvels. Like something's wrong.
which makes sense.
That's something's wrong there.
Money laundering.
Okay, so you rated it 8.5. What do you think
8.5.
would
It might go a little
yeah.
higher when I sit on it.
I said a 4. Mike and I had a
Out of
talk in the
10?
car about it.
no,
no,
they
I had
do
to
out
go
of
5.
5 because they do that.
That's how most people do it. But
right.
um,
How Letterboxd
sorry.
does
The
it.
real movie.
out of 4, and then Mike and I were talking about it, and I was like, if a movie really makes me think, and like I can call back to a bunch of stuff right after, I was like, I'm gonna bump it to 4.5. Won't be 5.
What are other 4.5 movies for you?
I can pull it up. As Mike
Yeah,
does.
he's got his letterbox.
Oh, that's cool. Plug it.
His letterbox is crazy. I don't
It's
believe it.
really not.
He
Great.
gave Forrest Gump a 3.5.
Yeah,
That's
You said it was overhyped. I'm like, what do you?
I
want?
did not say that.
I think you said that.
I said I watch it in pieces. So like when I watch,
Oh.
like when I'm rating it, I'm like, oh, if I went
He's
back and
lying.
watched it, probably
you believe that?
the acting
Um,
was phenomenal in Dune 2.
I give it
That-
4.25.
I think the acting was great. I think Timothy in the beginning half, and I guess like that's part of his character. I don't think the lines hit as much. But after
Really?
at the second half of it,
I thought he was perfect.
where that thing happened, I was like, oh wow, he's bringing me in, like
He's gonna win an
capturing
Oscar.
me.
He probably could.
No, he's not going to win.
He'll get nominated.
I don't even know if I got nominated.
I think he
Well,
and,
see what comes
and
out.
Elvis Boy will get nominated. What's his name?
No.
Austin Butler.
Fucking Elvis Butler, bitch. He looks like that all
he's
the
gonna
time.
get- I
didn't
That's
like
not
it. I didn't like
You
prosthetic.
gonna
He
tell
looks
me he's
like
not
that.
gonna get a nomination from that?
Probably not. I didn't like his voice in that. That actually bugs
He
me.
didn't even do
movie
that much
too?
acting.
Elvis is in the movie.
He was great.
Yeah, Elvis is in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movie.
He plays
looks
the
ugly.
new villain in Dune 2.
My other 4.5s are Joker, the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Endgame, Silence of the Lambs, Nope, The Social Network, The First Black Panther, Jojo Rabbit, Nightcrawler, The Incredibles, my favorite kids movie. Sorry, Spider-Man 2, Episode
Should be
3, Shang-Chi, The Thing, Kill Bill.
Shang-Chi.
Wow. Okay,
Such a good movie.
I've never seen any of those.
for
And
no
you just watched
reason.
The Thing? You never seen The Thing, Ange?
No,
Think
I've
you-
seen
you'll like
episode
that,
3.
yeah.
We're gonna bring back Angie's weekly movies.
Meekly movies.
Weekly movies.
It never even came. What do you mean?
Yeah.
We watched 2.
I
Oh,
guess,
yeah.
But
I guess we did. Yeah. Okay. So that was good. That was
a pretty good movie.
segment.
you
Can
have
we
to
look at
see
the
it.
cast now? You said the cast was attractive.
The cast's very hot.
I want to see it.
Hotter than the
Josh
planet.
didn't want to do this segment,
Well, Josh thinks none of them are hot.
but I want to see now. That's all I've been thinking about the whole time.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of mad
Let's
that
rate these people on their looks.
This
Go
is
ahead,
the
James.
part one. This
this
is
is part 1. I
though.
was like, when is Jason Momoa? I'm kind of mad Christopher Walken's in it.
Should we include part
honestly.
one?
No, don't do
Nah.
part 1.
Well, because now we're missing out on 2 very hotties.
Why they died?
Oh,
not in it?
well, in part 1.
Well, Isaac.
What the
Oscar Isaac and Jason Momoa died in part 1.
like it
Jason
better.
Momoa's all right.
Jason Momoa was all right.
Not my cup of tea. Not my kind of guy.
That's my
Hey,
idea.
if
That's
you
my,
like that kind of guy, good for you.
that's my ideal. Like I want to look like
Jason
him
Momoa.
But
so
Batista's
bad.
in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Batista's
looks
in it.
gross.
Yeah, Batista's great in this. Great in this.
Austin Butler,
Mid.
That's insane.
I
He
think
looks
he's
like
mid as
Pennywise.
fuck, bro.
overrated. Timothy
He
Chalamet.
did look like Pennywise
Yeah.
in the movie.
This isn't a hot cast at all. I don't like any of these people.
Honestly,
What about
I'm gonna be
Christopher
really
Walken?
honest. Which one is that?
You don't like Florence Pugh, bro?
What about scroll?
No, I don't really.
You
like
know who Christopher Walken is, Sanch?
Florence Pugh's probably the best of the.
No, scroll down. I like Javier Bardem. I love Javier Bardem.
That's a good
Yeah.
looking. That's a
He
good
looks so
looking
much
man.
different.
Josh
than
Brolin?
That movie.
No shit.
Josh, what?
Josh Brolin's in this.
He
Yeah.
was. He was.
I hate
Thanos.
David Doschenheimer. I wish he died.
Wait,
Anya
Thanos?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
She's in it for literally.
Spoilers.
I don't like.
That's
her.
not a spoiler. She's in the fucking cast.
Spoiler.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually don't like her either.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
man.
I know she's a unique breed.
I don't know any of these people.
Wow, yeah, you overhyped the shit out of this cast.
They're not. This is insane. I'm shocked.
And
right
no,
now.
Like, this is the
and
sexiest
the
cast
stars of this film are kind
ever
of like
assembled.
all models. Okay, so I don't want
It
to.
literally
You
is.
can't really say
they
that.
only hired
Objective. Be
models.
objective a little bit.
Zendaya is pretty.
Zendaya. Wow.
Zendaya.
Racist.
Well, I don't know.
Florence Pugh does modeling. Timothy Chalamet does modeling, and Austin Butler do modeling.
Jason Momoa is a good looking
yes,
man.
they do.
Where do they?
Yeah, he's a right
For
bloke.
every.
Right, bloke.
Just look up their names and say modeling.
I used to think
They do
Batista
mod.
was
Like all these people do modeling.
I guess if they're on like a magazine cover for like a shoot.
He's got
No,
a great
they do,
yell.
they do,
I love when he
fashion
yells in the movie.
walkways.
Who?
Honestly, a lot of
Everybody's
great
here.
yelling.
Which one?
The movie.
Great yelling.
Dune 2, a lot of great
Batista
yelling.
had one of the best yells.
Couldn't understand
thought-
a word he said.
You're mad. I don't understand that one.
The whole movie.
I don't understand that one.
There were parts where like shit was going on that was so loud, and somebody would say something and I didn't like catch what they said.
Anytime you hear this guy
Really?
talk
Yeah.
about a movie, remind him that he's asleep for about a quarter of it.
You
I
slept
check
in your
on him
sleep.
constantly. he slept. I had to wake him up.
I fell
You're a
asleep
movie
when he
sleeper?
and I woke. That was it.
That's
You
a
don't even
terrible
know-
part to fall asleep at.
It was like literally like maybe 2 minutes.
And I woke him up.
Michael, how long
I
was he
looked
out?
over. I have no clue.
It was no.
I
I'm
didn't
telling
keep
you,
checking on him.
because I asked Mike what happened, and then I go, oh, I didn't really miss anything.
But I didn't know when you fell asleep.
That's what I asked.
How come you?
How am I supposed to know when you fell asleep,
When I
Josh?
asked you what happened, and you told me, I was like, oh, I didn't really miss anything. There's a time period in between,
You say so.
but it was
Well,
like
he constantly-
literally a minute,
Resident sleeper.
if that.
Crazy.
Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you
Poor
guys?
guy.
Terrible news. We went all the way to an AMC theater. They were out of the buckets.
No,
no.
They said they sold out after like the second viewing.
That makes sense.
That was trending.
The Dussy buckets.
The
What?
You don't know
Yeah,
about that?
but, like,
The wussy. It's a wussy,
they have
actually,
A worm
thank
in
you.
the movie that like eats shit up, and it's like basically what. They
oh yeah, that's a big part I didn't mention.
but it looks like a
the
flashlight.
planet's inhabited by giant worms.
Something I forgot to mention. A plant's inhabited by giant
Giant
worms.
worms.
And they like worship
A
the
crucial
worms. The
point
worms
part.
are almost like
Plot
deities.
point.
Yeah.
They
I
worship
saw a
them.
picture of the popcorn bucket, and I
Yeah.
like understood why it looked funny, but I
Right.
didn't understand what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's like these
That's
big
it was
worms.
Can you
supposed to be
pull
the
it up
worm.
for the viewers.
Yeah, pull up the Dussy.
And myself.
If I look up Dussy, is it gonna pop up?
It should.
Should be wussy.
Probably that'd be hilarious.
Oh, apparently it's a Kendrick line.
What's a dussy slang?
Dude pussy?
No.
Pussy.
Dune bucket.
Dune bucket.
Yeah, they sold out immediately. Like,
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's-
this is it.
that's insane.
How many beers, James?
How many beers? I was gonna do it in the theater
In the, wait, they're in
with
the
that
dark.
cast, bro.
Right.
What?
Can I get 2 loose glizzies and a Dune bucket?
Bro, I asked for 1 empty dussy and extra butter.
That's weird. I wouldn't want to stick my hand.
Pussy, a pussy.
I
well,
understand.
that's what I was thinking about. It's like, how do you even eat
You
out
can
of
put
it?
your whole fucking arm in there. Look out, that's big.
Those are like floppy little things that you can just throw it in.
I feel like it's like a
I was
lobster
gonna
trap,
pull
though. You
popcorn
can't
out,
pull
and
it out.
it was gonna like flick
Pop
the
everywhere,
popcorn
yeah.
around.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
actually,
yeah.
yeah.
it didn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure it was just a collector's item. Nobody was actually
Yeah,
eating out of
yeah.
these.
The dussy.
That's funny. Wow. Okay.
AMC theater's pretty cool. They have like a bar in the movie theater, and they had
Right.
like Dune themed cocktails.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't buy any. 'cause,
Sand.
You know, I was in the mood to drink, but
Yeah, I would never drink it in a movie.
it was like, well, I would. I mean,
Oh.
it was probably like a fucking like $20 cocktail.
Oh,
I didn't
also
see
that,
I
yeah.
didn't see what the price was.
Oh yeah.
But I just thought that was cool. That was my first time at an AMC theater.
What else was there?
At Dune.
No, like in the
Theater?
AMC theater.
Like, what's different about it?
Well, I guess it just looked like a theater other than having a bar and like the Dussy.
I went to one in Chicago. Had a bowling alley.
And Pepsi products? What's Pib? Is that Coke or Pepsi?
That's a third thing. Third more sinister item.
No, Pib is part of
I don't think it is.
Dr. Pibb instead of Dr.
It is
Pepper.
part of something, I think.
But I
You
don't
might
know.
be
I don't know
right.
which team it's on.
It's gonna be Pepsi.
It's either
'cause
Team
the lesser.
Pepsi or Team
I
Coke.
think it is Pepsi.
Know somebody who loves
But
that.
they have that. They have that.
Pib's
that
not
stuff.
bad. I've only had it at like Chipotle.
Yeah, a friend of mine had a Dussy sized container one,
Oh, Pib.
It's a Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It's Coca-Cola.
and then refilled it.
I was gonna say I thought it was Coke because Chipotle has Coca-Cola product. They do.
They have
right?
Dr.
And
Pibb
they
at
have
have
Dr.
Chipotle.
and they have Pib.
So Pib
That's
is
the only
Coke.
place I've ever seen.
I think that makes sense. It's Fanta Coke because they had Fanta there.
Fanta's Coke.
All right, then yeah. So
Minute
Pib
Maid
is
is Coke.
wow. So Pepsi did something right with Dr. Pepper,
Fanta.
but yeah, Pib. They got Pib there, so that's the bonuses of
Wow.
AMC.
Pib and cocktails.
Dussy cocktail Pib.
Boys, babes.
But no Dussy.
Dusty cocktail.
Well, they were out
Pib.
of yeah.
Add a Dussy, but all Pibb.
Mike, let's get into the weekly roundup stuff. The other stuff.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
I'm just shocked.
You
thought that
could
cast
intro
was
this
hot.
better than me. For those who don't, I'm assuming this is what this is related to now. This is kind of tragic
try to
what's
find
going
out.
on in America. Texas is
America?
having the largest
America, we have a
wildfire
problem.
ever
Oh, really? I haven't heard
in
anything
American
about that.
history. Yeah, I don't know if
Captain.
you guys saw that.
Well, I've been disconnected for a while.
It's really bad,
That's terrible.
and they're getting like 7 feet of snow in California in the mountains.
In South Carolina
There's
too.
a lot of wacky
I thought.
shit going on. Yeah, but Texas is
Like
like
on
on
the highway.
fire, like bad, like really bad.
Damn.
Look that up. I'm pretty because I was watching at work. We have to keep the Weather Channel on most of the time, unless I'm watching the Celtics. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like record-setting blaze. It's the biggest fire like ever in history.
No, what's
Yeah,
sad is that we've
saw that.
talked about wildfires on like 4 different
A
episodes.
couple
Like,
of-
that's actually kind of scary.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
Angel, I have the Biden clip. I'm gonna pull it up.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think you can show that.
That's
Why
a big,
not?
That's a big fire. You have the what clip?
The Biden clip. I'm talking about the green lasers.
Yeah, because
319,000 acres.
right? So
What? Yeah.
In
That-
Oklahoma,
some guy was
I don't even know what that means. That number is too big for me to comprehend.
319,000 acres. That's
What
it.
does that mean to me? How many football fields?
Multiple.
At least 2.
At least 2.
Damn.
That's fucking insane.
yeah, they're on fire bad.
I didn't know
It's
that was
really
happening. And on the flip side, fucking California's covered in fucking snow.
Snow bad.
That's
yeah.
so wild.
Did you see the? Yeah, I saw a graphic of it. It's like crazy.
There's like 10 feet of snow in some places.
You know
That's
how much,
fucking
like,
wild.
You know how much precipitation that is? Like how many? That's like
Like
I
8 or
think
9.
That's like a foot of rain. Like if it was just to rain a foot of water,
That's so
it
wild.
might
Lower it
not, it
is.
might be more than that.
Probably more, right?
Probably.
That's insane.
But yeah, this was going around because then there was a video that some guy fucking recorded the sky and there was lasers coming down
Oh,
from
I
the
did see
sky.
that.
So now people are trying to say that
Is that 2 links?
this is probably
Two links,
related to
yeah,
like the
but two
Maui fires and
Oh.
all the controversy with that, and how they think it might have been intentional. I
Like
don't
the
know what
government
this
started
tweet
it?
is, though. Mike,
Yeah, what is
tweeted
this, Mike?
I think
Huh?
Mike added this. I'm not familiar with what this is.
What's this green laser tweet?
Oh, the first one?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the green
green
laser
plant?
talking about that, like, burn the shit down. The same thing you used to. We talked all the way back in Maui.
We
when
did talk about this.
the laser
but I think-
stuff?
but I think it was blue lasers.
Yeah, it was blue laser. Well, that's supposed to be the Chinese lasers, right? Chinese are obviously blue lasers. Makes sense.
Obviously, yeah. Yeah.
And America's obviously green lasers.
Yeah, there you go.
So these are actually green lasers that have been like flying around like the southern coast, and no one like these
Nobody
reporters
knows
like
where-
talk to like the government in the area. They're like low flying planes with like green lasers like scanning
What?
everything. They talk to the people over there, and they're not ours. It was like, whose are they then?
What the fuck?
Yeah, so they've been just flying down and
Well, just
Cape
before or
Coral.
after the wildfire started.
I think it's the same week. Well, this is not in Texas, I think. I don't know what Cape Coral is, but I think it's on the palm trees, so I have to imagine it's in Florida.
Oh, it's like Florida or
I
something.
think
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
Coral, yeah.
Apparently, it's been happening like a lot, so I don't really know what they're scanning for.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But-
Intelligent life?
Yeah, but
Intelligent
obviously
life, not in
lasers
Florida.
induce heat, and people think that
That's what's causing it.
that's what's causing these fires.
I mean,
Yeah, if you look at the second clip kind of shows that more.
Did
It
you
was like
find?
a
Yeah, what is it? I want to see it.
brother.
Oh yeah, this is what I saw.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
That's what that looks like an actual.
Well, what
like,
is that?
It's an orbital
Is
strike.
that a real video?
orbital laser.
We
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, I mean, it's a
Fuck, does it
video.
make noise?
Is that, dude?
This is a guy.
What the
That's the noise it made.
dude? What the is that?
Well, I don't know if
I
that
don't
noise is
know.
his house or a
That
radio.
sounds terrifying.
Take it with a couple grains of salt. but-
Jesus.
And then watch this. Is a still shot of
Security
it.
cameras, green laser strike. Yeah, that's kind of weird that it's like a
And that's
line.
near the fire.
Well, it's a thunderstorm. I don't know where this was taken. Where did it say it was taken? Scroll up. Texas.
From the state of Texas.
Yeah, that's wild.
So yeah, that's going on. Either way,
And then
very
look at
tragic for all those.
look
who
at the
are-
third one I put in there too. I just dumped it in there. This is one I sent
Yeah.
Ange earlier in the week.
Mad laser videos.
I forgot I think he was
It's
This
the
right here?
best. I love
this one's
shit.
this one's Biden talking about it.
Yeah, this is not real.
It's not really. You looked at it?
These
I'm
areas that
assuming
are
it's not
burned to the
real.
ground, you'll see in the midst of 20 homes that are just totally destroyed, one home sitting there because it had the right roof on it. And anyway, since I took office, FEMA's provided Texas alone.
What's you mean by
Go
that?
pause
Because
that.
What's
right
the right
now.
roof?
Background
I didn't
story.
understand any of that. What did he say?
So
Sit-
those that are not versed on conspiracy theories, right? So now when the Maui fires happened, right? They were saying that mysteriously there were houses that had blue roofs that were untouched by the fire.
Okay.
And if you looked closely at pictures, you could see like trash cans on the side of the road. The blue ones were intact, fine. Everything else around them scorched earth, gone, dead, burned. Even like there was like cars and shit in the road that are like certain shades of blue that looked like they were untouched. Well, compared to the shit around them, right? So that was the whole thing in Maui that they were like, oh, this must have been a setup. People knew to paint their. How many blue roofs you seen in your life?
Not many.
Guess not. I
You
guess
know what
not,
I'm
right?
saying? So that's what people were trying to say. So I don't know if that clip of Biden talking is true or not. I'm assuming somebody like made a funny meme of him saying like, "Oh, one had the right roof, so it didn't burn." That's what it's
Okay.
referring to. But I don't know if that clip's real or not. I don't know if Mike knows if it's real or not either.
I didn't fact check it.
Not trying to spread misinformation, but I'm just trying to make you aware of.
I tried to
what
look at the comments, but I didn't really
what
see anything.
the whistleblowers are saying. You know what I mean? So yeah. What's the right roof? That's like what the comments are. But yeah. That was the whole thing with the Maui fire, was that it was a setup,
Yeah.
but certain people's houses were protected and whatever.
But like, how do you control fire? Once a fire's raging, it's just
I
gonna
don't
touch
know.
whatever.
That's not for me.
The
to-
conspiracy.
So
Those aren't the
You could do it.
questions I have
The
answered.
same way the forest fighter fire guys do it.
Smoky.
yeah, but no one's there deterring the fire. The
No.
fire's just
You
going.
do like so what you do is you make a central fire and then you burn like around it so it has no material to burn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with the trash
But if-
can or a roof?
But if this house set
Yeah.
on fire, what's stopping?
Fire
the
doesn't like
house
blue
next to
things.
it?
You don't know fire doesn't like blue things?
Oh,
James, you'd be
I'm
fine
good.
right now with
Yeah,
the
you're
fire.
good.
But we're cooked.
Biden's fucking.
He's
with me right
cooked.
And then,
now. Oh, vote blue. Oh.
you're onto something.
Right, this is an ad actually. This is an ad for the
Ad
presidential
for
Just
debate.
pull up fucking.
I want to say multiple times someone's been saying setup, and I keep wanting to go. So setup for duct tape.
I hate you.
It's a setup for duct tape.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly. Yeah.
It's a setup for a punchline on duct tape.
Yeah, whatever. You're an
Thanks.
idiot.
I actually really know what the fuck.
It's an idiot.
You're not a
wish-
barb.
Thank
You're not
you,
a barb.
But yeah,
People will be disappointed in the chat for
Josh
you.
is in a bar.
It could be like
We knew
it
that.
Could be a direct.
There's a thumbnail.
Pinning things on me all day. It's insane.
Like they're afraid that it could be like an energy weapon that somebody is using, or it could be like an inside. I think the
Inside job.
I don't know the facts, and I'm not saying any of this is fact.
We don't need it.
But it's
Say like
funny
it
to
is.
hypothesize
I
about.
almost feel like that would only work in dry areas like Texas, though.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
So you just because like that stuff's so
Hawaii's
susceptible.
Yeah.
I don't think Hawaii
But
is.
see, the-
Hawaii's very
But
tropical.
see, the thing with Hawaii, the reason
No,
reason
man,
tell 'em.
reason why the Hawaii thing was a conspiracy was because they were trying to make it into a smart city anyway.
Oprah.
Yeah, they were
They
trying
would
to
have had to
transition.
like decimate the city anyway,
right.
and then it just
Oprah and
happened
The
that
Rock.
there was a fire.
Yeah,
Right.
set the fire.
It's actually
Wasn't that like it was
I
like
don't know, but see, and that's what I don't understand because like I don't know what makes that part of Texas a target.
right
I was
because
talking about
like
Like
nobody
this
lives
one,
there,
they
right?
think it could
was
be
that
like
not
an
just
energy weapon.
It's because
was
of the
that not-
cattle.
Oh, okay.
That's where like all the
farmland?
grain is for
Okay.
the farmland and everything.
But see, but that was like the thing that you brought up. Something you thought I was gonna know about it. Project something.
Project Bluebeam. Yeah.
Bang. And I think the part of that was like simulating weather, simulating tragic events,
Yeah.
having the power to create weather, control weather.
Yeah. To switch the narrative off or something, or
Well, they can control weather.
You
they
think
can or cannot.
We can control
Can
weather.
yeah.
we
control weather.
actually really could, right?
We can.
No, well, yeah, no, they did that in Vietnam. That's like a real thing.
They made it rain bombs.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my God, Josh.
No, I think
no,
the
they-
women and
they, like-
children,
they,
too?
Like, they like
say all
forced
that.
storms. Like it was like
Right.
torrential downpours.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
war.
yeah.
Like
Hmm.
I forgot what they were releasing.
the
but,
Viet Cong did it.
no, we were doing it to them.
No.
They were in the
Trying
trees.
to help us.
Well, I'm just saying like weather terrorism is a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I think that's sick.
Loosely, I guess.
Well, yeah, you can only do so much. But
Yeah.
that was one of them.
I think God just hates some people.
Okay. Awesome. So
Do you
why
think-
is- why-
I'm about to hit you with
Rain for 1,000 years.
I'm about to hit you with the Spy Kids line. Do you
What's
think
wrong?
God too is afraid of his creation?
I think God's afraid of his creations, yeah.
The most craziest one-liner of all time.
He sent a guy down to talk to us, and we killed him instantly.
What's
You tell
wrong
me.
with Texas?
You tell me. I don't know.
Something's going on in
Yeah,
Texas.
but yeah, tragically, Texas is on fire. It's pretty bad. It's out of control.
Yeah.
So, shout out Texas, which is a call to episode 1. Shout out Maui.
Is that episode 1?
I think that was
Yeah,
episode
that was
1.
No
It
way.
was an early one.
Or yeah,
It's not
probably
episode
3 or
1.
something.
It was
or
one.
It
2.
was season 1.
It is
Yeah.
season 1.
We're
yeah.
still in season 1.
season 1.
Locked in.
But yeah,
God, wait, we're past. Was that what
Not
episode
good.
was? What episode did we end on season 1? Was it 15?
We're
yeah,
still in
that's
season
what
1.
we said in our head.
Yeah, nothing's real.
Yeah.
Our camera's still.
Season 1 for until
We
you
should
get
set a
camera.
line.
Yeah, we should get a camera, then we can go to season 2.
It's not the camera. How many times are we gonna go over this?
How do we
The
know if we
fucking
haven't tried it?
Motherfucker, the computer is from like
Might as well,
2008.
Speaking about shady,
What do you
never
want
watched
to
or
do?
tried or
Oh, brother in Christ. Buy the camera if you want to. It's not gonna make a
Hey, man.
difference.
We'll save up for computer.
I
I'm
can't.
gonna sell merch
Yeah.
yeah. Watch out.
eventually.
Shout out
I've been
Texas
thinking
hats.
about it.
Shout out Texas hats. Every time a natural disaster
Proceeds go
happens.
there. Proceeds go there.
Shout out.
Oh, 100% of the proceeds.
Yeah,
go
100% of the proceeds.
Shout out
Oh.
Texas
I will sit here and live stream until we make $1 million for Texas.
for Texas. Wink.
Wink.
It's going to Texas.
Guys,
Legally change
please,
your
I
name to
gotta
Texas.
sleep.
This is all for Texas.
Yeah, when are we having the 24-hour podcast-a-thon?
You know which pod? You know what?
We just
live
take turns
streams are really
sleeping.
fucking
2
dumb?
concurrent viewers.
You ever seen the ones where it's like try to wake me up?
I like
Well,
those,
Somebody
yeah.
just sleeping,
Yeah.
and you like donate certain amount.
Oh, to, like,
play like
yeah.
a loud ass sound.
Yeah, yeah,
Like a fart noise or something, and it's just somebody like
That's so
sleeping on
dumb.
their bed. You ever seen that?
No, I didn't know that was a
Yup.
thing.
Yeah.
We should try that.
I
Really
feel like
weird,
you
bro.
could do it. I feel like
try
you're
to
a
wake me
heavy
up for you.
sleeper.
Me?
Are you?
No.
I'm not either.
You
He
don't
wakes
think
himself
I feel
up
like
when he
I was gonna
snores.
say actually I wake myself up,
Yeah.
but nobody can wake me up.
Remember, I remember in the
No, I'm
Chiefs
right.
game, you
That's my
like snore
superpower.
yourself awake. It was
Yeah.
so funny,
No,
bro.
I remember. I remember waking up scared. Zach
What was that noise?
looking at me as if I
It
just
was
like
you.
Killed the
threatened his
child.
family or something. Yeah. I'm working on it. Okay. God.
As we talked about last week with the AI stuff,
I always
I guess
think-
I get 3 topics. I can spin off this one. But I don't know if you guys seen. We'll go with the AI one first. Wendy's
going, Mike.
pricing AI.
Order, buddy.
Fuck your order.
God, I hate you.
I believe in chaos and
Skipping things. You're not going
Archimedes.
back to that.
This is not what I wanted.
That was a link.
Well, because you messed up everything to move stuff. This is not the link. There's no link for this. Wendy's is doing AI pricing. Did you see this? You hear about this?
What do you mean by that?
Let me explain it to you. You didn't see this? You didn't hear about this?
It's not like it's like an algorithm pricing. So basically, when there's high traffic at a Wendy's, they up the prices, and when there's low traffic,
Oh my
they
God,
lower the
that's
prices.
awful.
Didn't start yet.
didn't
they
start
put
yet.
out a statement saying they want to try it.
It's awful.
Everyone hated
Are
it.
they allowed to do that?
They're allowed to do whatever they want.
Why
Yeah.
would they up? Why would they up the price when
To
there's
make
more
to
people?
make
more
more money at a lunch rush, for example. Like
I'm an idiot for not understanding that concept.
No, you're fine.
That makes sense though. Well,
but
so more of the story: go to Wendy's at
2 a.m.
from 10 to 12 and from
in a way, like
from
won't
3
people
to 5. and
yeah,
from
but won't
8
people get
p.m.
used to that and then almost like
adjust.
they swarm
Yeah.
that time and then the other time switches.
Wow. Oh, because the price will be fluid. It'll move.
Right,
Yeah.
it's fluid. It changes with traffic.
It's like when I worked at McDonald's. When it was raining bad out, people would be like,
So
"Oh,
there's
nobody's gonna
carpool.
come to McDonald's at
How
this
do they
point because it's
count?
raining." Oh, come here.
Just carpool.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Well, it's not. It's depending on orders. So if there's 20 McChickens ordered at the same time,
But you know what else I wonder too is like is DoorDash gonna
not
affect
McChickens,
that?
whatever Wendy
'Cause,
says,
like,
Baconators.
That it's not
Imagine,
even.
like you're
It's the
in
same
the
thing.
drive-through line.
and the price goes up.
Keep showing up, and the stock price of the fucking nuggets just keep go. Just
Well, I think
No,
once
if
you
I'm having
order it, it's
if
fine.
I'm having a bad day, I'm screaming out the window, get the fuck out of line. I'm not paying
like
$8 for
like,
this.
When you got in
You
line,
know, like
like when you, like when you got in line, right? The Baconator meal was like
Yeah.
$8.99, but by the time you get to the window, it's like $12.50.
No, I mean it's at the price at which you pay at the machine. I don't think it's going to change after
55
that.
burgers and 55 fries and
You
55.
show up at the drive-thru, there's no one in there. You're going crazy.
There's
I want 6 bacon double
like
McNuggets.
25 people behind you in line, and you purposely order everything on the
Yeah.
menu to up the price.
Yeah, then you
Prices.
sell it to them
But then I wonder
You
if
sell
it's
to them
like
at a
for the
lower rate.
profit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
People would do
You
that. Remember-
lose money.
In the parking lot.
no, because people would
higher
do
rate.
that, right?
Just
Like,
beat,
what would
beat the
they-
price you
Higher
bought it
rate.
for. Beat the price you bought it for. So if I buy 50 at $8 and it goes to 12 after that because I bought
Yeah.
50,
You'll sell 'em at
then
10.
I sell them at 9 or
I
10.
know how profit works. Thanks.
Well,
They did that with the Popeye chicken sandwich. Remember
Well,
that?
for me.
People
Oh
were-
yeah, they were reselling it.
People
Yeah,
were,
resell the
people
Popeye
were
chicken sandwich.
stockpile buying
Yeah.
Popeye's chicken sandwiches and then selling them at the door.
Oh,
That shit probably worked.
You don't
too.
remember that? That was a whole thing,
Is that
dude.
how
was a
you
peak.
tried it?
No,
was-
I wait. I always wait. I wait
Paid
for the
50
I
time.
should do
for
that with
my
this
first
biscuit
one.
place, dude.
Oh, you should.
I'm gonna bring that up real
You
quick.
can't
This
even- you're gonna
I
have to
can't
buy
even get-
them on the secondhand market. You
Man,
can't
that's
even
what I'm
get 'em
talking
What
about.
time do you
I-
keep going?
I keep going at 11. They open at 9. It's
Yeah,
2
preface
hours.
it, preface it.
2
hours late.
No, they open. They open till 3.
Preface it. What is it?
Preface. So
Tell the
this
people.
this,
Yeah.
this pop-up biscuit place just opened. I
gonna
think the
review it
beginning
if
of March. I wanted to review
wants
it.
to
I
review
wanted
it.
to get the raw footage this weekend. So I went. It was. They opened the 1st of March.
Mm.
It is today is the 3rd of March. So I didn't go on the 1st, obviously, because I had fucking work. It was a Friday.
Third day of business ever.
They were a
They
pop-up
were-
before.
They were
One
like,
place.
yeah. This is their first like
They-
establishment.
yeah.
Okay, got it.
And so I went yesterday, the second day they've been open, and I got there at 11:30. Me not thinking it'd be like something maddening.
We didn't learn your lesson from the first attempt.
That was the first attempt.
I thought you went twice.
I did today.
Right.
I went 30 minutes earlier. And they sold
you
out when I
didn't learn.
stepped in line.
Didn't
Well, the first time they sold out at 11:30, I was like, oh.
I'm gonna be honest.
But I'm not going to go at 9 a.m.
Can I be honest?
I'm going to fuck that.
You messaged us at 11, and you were like, "Damn, they sold out." And I wanted to be like, "Bro, you went at 11.
There's 2 hours. They
Like,
open till
Mike,
3.
You went at 11.
They open till 3.
You should have been there at 8:30.
I'm not going to. The line is like 2 blocks down.
That's insane.
Should have been there at 7:30.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to sit
I'll
there.
go there. Let me know next time.
I'll let
20,
you know.
20 degrees out. You gotta get there early.
I just
I'm
think
gonna
what's
shoot
really funny to me is you went on the 2nd at 11. They were sold out.
Earlier.
You went on the 3rd.
No,
At
I
the
went.
same
No.
time.
I went in the 2nd. I got there at 11:30.
Okay.
As I was waiting in line, then they sold out. So I'm like,
Oh.
okay, I should have come a little bit earlier.
So
So I
you
got
went at
there
11.
at 11
Oh,
in line. I step in line
sorry,
to go,
Billy, you
oh,
didn't
they
do
sold
you
out.
asked for that,
I go,
though. You
I
asked
came
for
at
that.
30 minutes earlier.
yeah, you asked
You
for
should have
that.
known.
Yo,
How far in line were you on the first day you went?
What time?
The
do you
first day I was
normally eat
close.
Oh, were you? Oh.
Yes. What?
What time do you normally eat breakfast?
This was
Well,
supposed to be
I'm
his
not
lunch.
setting an alarm to go get biscuits on my day off.
Yeah, fair.
Why not? It's for content.
So I
It's
can
not
get-
just about the biscuits. It's
Right.
about the
But that's
content.
why
Hopefully
you
they'll
missed
be
out.
open after that. Apparently they're not.
This
So
is coming from me who literally eats at like 12.
Yeah, what the fuck time you eat breakfast? I don't usually eat breakfast, to be honest.
I make my.
I do on
breakfast
Saturdays.
every
Let me know. Hit me up on a Saturday. We'll go.
This weekend we're going. I said Ryan, we'll go get a
Saturday?
breakfast sandwich. Yeah, but
You're gonna
not
make him get up that early.
not at this place. We'll go to the actual good
He's gonna be
spot.
like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Can I come?
Yeah. You don't have to. You have the weekend off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, is it this weekend coming?
Yeah.
TBD.
He has plants. Wow, he's plants.
You got plans.
You got plants.
Wow, busy.
Yeah. Other thing is AI. You see the smell-o-vision? We talked about this before, right? Smell-o-vision stuff.
No.
For gaming, they're gonna have a box that you like put scents in, and like it'll be like gunshots or like something like that, and it'll like shoot out
the
something.
gunpowder.
Yeah. Gunfire, explosions, racing, storm, and forest.
Uses AI to release real scents during your gameplay. Base smells include gunfire, explosions, racing, storm, and forest. DLC smells include napalm, human exertion,
Napalm?
ocean, and golf course. That's the most random DLC lineup I've ever seen in my life.
Human
Like sweat,
Actually
exertion?
sprays real napalm.
exertion. It must be like sweat. Like,
Like
I
someone
thought
smells
it
like
was gonna be
ass.
Yeah.
fucking farts.
Imagine
That's what I
that.
thought too when I read that.
imagine you're playing like fucking, what are those games like? Oh, what the fuck those games called? Oh, I
I
forget.
don't know.
It's like a horror game.
Okay.
It's first person.
Oh,
Imagine you
just,
see one of those
just
fucking
smells like ass
yeah, like,
24/7.
what the fuck? You turn around, there's a fucking
bro?
three-legged fucking spider with 3 heads.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be nasty.
Ew.
Yeah, I would not use this.
That
Imagine
shit's
you left
stupid
this
as
on,
fuck,
you wake
bro.
up and you're smelling smoke. You're like, what the fuck?
That'd be funny.
What is it? Game scent.
Game.
Scent. That's some of the stupidest fucking thing I've heard in my life.
Some freak's gonna buy like there's gonna be like a $2 fucking fart Steam
Yeah.
game. Like, oh yeah, Lola Bunny.
They'll start making OnlyFans content with it.
Oh my god.
Bow their farts and send it out.
Smell my actual
Um,
ass.
Smell my box.
The other thing I thought was pretty cool,
$9.99 a month.
and I talked about because
Smell my box out of this box.
that's like
Smell my
who was
sweat.
it? Not Gwyneth Paltrow's like
People would buy
vagina
that.
candles.
Oh yeah.
We talked about it before. Gwyneth
it Gwyneth
Paltrow.
Paltrow?
Yeah, it was Gwyneth Paltrow had like she sold like her like vaginal smelling candles.
That's not real.
We learned
I
this on a
don't-
different. We did this on an earlier
must
podcast
have-
in
I
season
must
one.
have missed
it was
that
probably
episode.
No, you were
a
there.
deleted episode.
Look it
or
up.
something.
No,
Must have been
I don't think
one
it
of the
was.
episodes I slept through.
I feel
Pull
like
it
it
up,
was the
Brent.
Maui one, to be
That ain't
honest.
real.
Gwyneth Paltrow
Damn,
candles.
that was a banger episode. What the fuck?
Yeah, look.
Vagina
meat
from
orgasm.
Goop.com
Goop,
is
that's hers.
insane.
That's hers. Gwyneth
fuck you-
Paltrow. Goop.
Goop.com.
Yo, this is an excellent like birthday present.
Look at her.
I'm
gonna start buying this shit,
Vagina
like-
meat orgasm.
That's the name of the candle.
That's the name of.
This smells like my vagina. From
Come
Goop.com.
on. Goop. Goop
You need a
stands for
better
Gwyneth
designer.
Paltrow.
$75.
It's her vagina. What do you want from her?
Roll on.
Roll on. This smells like my vagina. Roll on.
What's a roll on? Like
So
lipstick?
it's probably like what?
No, I think it's for your scent. What?
like what kind? What's
Pink
the,
grapefruit
musky.
what's the
particular.
scent profile?
Her vagina. What does it say it
Surely
smells
gives a
like?
breakdown.
Gunpowder tea. Is that what I just said?
It's all the scents from the game scent thing.
Deeply sensual
It
warm.
smells like golf course
Smells like
forest and
orgasm.
excrement.
Wait, what does that say right there? What
This
does that say
smells
right
about
there?
orgasm, and this smells like my vagina. They're two different candles.
Ah,
Wait, what's this smell?
Well,
Go
right,
look up.
it
Look
should
up.
be.
Little
What?
says you
Pink
experience
grapefruit.
all of it. The ripe carapace, berries, and wet Turkish rose petals, and then the grounding
Oh, shut
gunpowder
up.
tea says. "You're talking about tea."
That's an insane thing.
See, okay, I don't
We
think
gotta
it.
have her on
I,
and
listen,
test this one out.
listen.
Does it really smell like that?
Right?
what are you gonna?
I don't
sniff
think it
live?
really smells like that. It's
How
supposed to
could she
be.
prove this?
It's supposed to be the essence.
That's sane, dude.
It's supposed to be
Imagine
the
you're-
essence.
You're,
Supposed
you're
to make
down
you-
there like,
Yeah.
babe, you taste like Turkish rose.
I'm getting a hint of ripe cases,
And-
berries, and the wet Turkish rose petals.
grounding gunpowder.
Babe, you
tea.
taste like gunpowder.
You taste like gunpowder and human exertion.
You smell like.
In my
sulfur.
honesty, it's a candle that just smells like fucking battery acid.
Mike, write this one down. Are you the game scent? Because you smell like human exertion and ocean.
Human exertion and ocean. Thanks.
What the fuck?
Do it smell like human exertion?
What is human? What does that mean?
I would like sweat. And probably
Secretions?
fart and shit.
Nah, it's just
Secretion might have been too rated R for that.
secretion's kind of crazy.
Maybe I
Another
don't even
step
know what that
forward
word
for human society was the F1 drone. You guys see this shit? You hear about this shit?
This was
Coolest shit. So obviously, like F1 cars go like fucking 300 miles an hour or something like that.
Yeah, I did see
They built a drone that stabilizes and flies like 300 miles an hour. So this is like a
it's actually,
this is a drone
Oh,
that's
to
like flying
follow
next
it.
to a camera. Yeah, it's
is it
sick.
locked in?
Yeah,
On
yeah,
its-
yeah.
like by itself.
I mean, someone may
oh.
be piloting it, but the camera's like stabilized by itself.
Is it why? Is that all smoke or is it
No,
all
it's
just
mist.
the rain?
It's like-
I was about
it's
to say, I
like
was like, what
track.
the fuck?
Obviously, this is
Played
Max
GTA, it's
Verstappen,
like-
I believe.
That's what Slipstream.
Well, it
is.
just
That's
looked like a
real
lot.
thing.
I was confused. That's Slipstream, yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Slipstream's real.
You know how that works, right?
Why'd you look at me
It's
like
like
that?
a catapult thing.
No.
Makes you go
Yeah.
faster. You
The
get less
reason-
air drag.
You know why it catapult? But you know science. So if you were
Nah,
to drive,
loosely.
if
Kim
you
Man
were
was
to
talking about
drive-
mansplaining.
Do you? I was asking.
I know what science is,
Angelo,
yeah.
I know nothing about this. Let me hear.
You don't know about it?
No, I don't know what slipstream is.
Oh.
Why is it, I
So
thought it'd
see-
be bad if the track's
So
wet.
see the water? Yeah, but visualize like the F1 car is like cutting through the air
Right.
It's like the air.
at
Right,
a fast speed. So if you're right behind that car, you have less air resistance than,
Right.
than the car in front of you. So
Yeah.
it's basically creating a pocket of less air pressure, so it makes the car behind you faster, therefore giving the effect of it catapulting you forward.
You hit me.
That's how it
But
works.
why is the track wet? I thought that's what.
It's
you
It's
said.
not supposed to be
it's
wet.
just-
It's not supposed to be
Oh,
wet.
okay.
Yeah, it's just.
I
just
thought
wet.
I thought they purposely made.
It's
it.
Oh,
just,
no, no, no.
It looks nicer.
It's just a lot easier to visualize it cutting
Yeah.
through the
I
air.
heard
with the water.
slipstream and thought like slip and slide. Like,
Oh,
I thought
no.
that's where you were
No,
going.
no, no.
No.
Okay,
Cars go
I understood what
faster
that was.
'cause they're not gripping.
Because they do that in Mario Kart.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's based
Yeah.
off science. That's a real thing.
Neil deGrasse confirmed.
Neil deGrasse confirmed.
No,
yes.
he talks about space.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I'm
he knows.
sure if you
he
ask him
knows
about
all. He knows
No,
all.
I know he's cool.
He knows it all.
He was in that J-Lo movie.
That was. I didn't know you
Was he
were into F1.
I'm not into F1.
You
I
are.
just saw that.
You're about to go to an F1
he's
for
in the
Germany.
mindlessly
what can I
scrolling
say?
Twitter. And then
Yeah, I am into mindlessly scrolling
adding
Twitter.
it to
Well, that's cool, man.
You should see. I like so much stuff. You look at like one day how many stuff I like, bro. I'm just going through my. I tell you what, if you go to my Twitter likes are goated. I don't miss. Don't look at the sports stuff because then it'll
actually-
tell you who's on
I
my draft
blocked you
board.
last
But
Oh, you like that shit? No, here we go.
well, I gotta keep track of it, Josh, somehow. Yeah.
I go into that blind.
Fucking loser, fake goat Tom Brady cheated on
Speaking of
and
sports,
accepted it.
But you think that was true?
Yeah, he said it. I think
I think he said
He said he
accepted it that he was
that
cheated
there
on.
might be a love affair.
No. He wouldn't accept. He didn't say he got
That,
cheated
that They
on.
were flirting.
Oh, it was a love affair.
He said
Josh,
he said he
the fuck
accepted
does
the
that mean?
idea of her cheating on him.
Yeah.
No, it was like he accepted the fact that there was like
A possibility.
flirting going on, basically. Like he accepted that
why,
early
also,
on.
but why did he have to say that?
He was probably in like an interview or something.
Well,
Who
probably
asked
talking
that?
about
And then why
divorce.
would you answer
Maybe for
that?
closure.
when people get bored, they start airing shit out. Think of like
True.
What's her name in Will Smith.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
thinking about
they're like, oh, we're
directly.
retired. No one hires anymore. Let me air all my stuff.
But it
out.
was like he got it was like an amicable
That's
like,
what they do. Like-
divorce. So I think he was just
I
like
don't
in
think
an
it was
interview.
amicable.
It was
I
amicable.
think so.
I don't think so.
amicable.
He literally didn't he retire. Then he goes, "Oh, my kids are ass," and got back in the game.
That's not why he did that.
He literally hated being.
I think he hated being home, Josh. He goes, "Wait, I hate my wife. We should get divorced, and I'm going back to football." Oh, okay.
You know what?
Well, there
You're
was
right.
definitely
Verbatim
tension
what he
'cause She
said.
was probably like, "All right, it's time to stop," and he was like,
Right.
No.
And her massage therapist had moved in at that point. What was he?
The jujitsu guys.
Jiu-jitsu, massage,
Yeah.
same thing.
And Josh, when this comes out years later that,
Y'all
that
just
Tom
like
Brady's a cock,
talking, bro.
kisses his kids, you know,
Top-
what do you
yeah.
say?
Oh, he's back here
at-
talking about Brady.
No.
I don't like Brady. I don't like Brady. Don't do that. You know that.
People who
Stop.
raise their voice are often wrong.
People that raise their voice to talk over idiots probably just want to get their point through.
Yeah, because they're wrong.
See that?
They can talk to me calmly,
collected.
calm, collective, speak their mind.
Imagine being calm, collected, and still being
get
so
wrong.
damn wrong. That's insane.
Hey, Ange, what do you think about that? The soccer player, he got a 4-year ban. What was that?
Pogba, good, deserved. They should test every Juventus
PEDs.
player.
Yeah,
I bet he's not the only
It
one.
was for
enough.
PEDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, allegedly.
never
I bet
trust.
if I went and tested LeBron for PEDs, he'd
Kinda
be.
sad.
Oh, 100%.
It's
kidding
kind of
me?
sad. He was actually like pretty gifted, Mike.
Yeah. Oh no, I heard about his name. That's all I know.
Yeah, he was technically.
Paul
Like,
Pogba.
I remember
The
when he
original
was, like,
PP,
a
right?
Kid. Yeah, Paul Pogba. Yeah, he got banned 4 years doping.
That's crazy. 4 years. He's been out for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, because
old
of
is
the
he? Young?
accusation.
No, he's
but now it's been like
Oh.
confirmed.
Oh.
So he needed it.
No, but
4
he won
years
the
is
but he
wild.
won the World Cup with France. Like he was a winner. I mean, he was good.
They had him in that song.
He was some people's like favorite player.
Mm.
Wow.
I didn't like him personally.
Have you tried PEDs?
What do you? What kind? Of,
What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
wait, yeah,
What do you mean by that?
HGH. Antler deer spray?
I don't think any of us are.
Or deer spray?
I
The big
technically.
problem in soccer though, from what I know, isn't doping, but it's
Coming.
zinc. It's actually nicotine.
You can't use Zins?
It's that shit. You can't buy that anywhere in Europe. They call it snus.
Snus.
Really?
It's a whole
Zins?
It's a whole epidemic.
Zin's banned in
It's a
Europe.
whole epidemic. I'm pretty sure it's only.
Have you tried a Zin?
No.
I just tried one recently. Did I bring that up last episode?
You talked to us on the side,
No.
not in the
Oh,
Put
episode.
me in the
Lions.
car.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Lord
I did
forgive
try
me,
it.
for
Did
I
try
may
it.
sin.
Yeah. It would kill
Forgive
me,
me.
probably.
It's definitely doping. No, I think if I had Zin in high school football, I would have killed somebody.
Well, you see what they use it for is as like a stress relief. But obviously
Well,
it's
just
addictive.
nicotine. Yeah.
So yeah, that's like a big thing because if you look it up, I'm pretty sure Zin might be of Swedish origin.
I was saying because I know the Swedes have it.
I know like the Snus packets. That's what they call it in Britain. You can only purchase it in Sweden and Europe. So first of all, it's technically I think illegal just for them to even have. But there's been like videos of people getting caught on the bench, like at
Taking
games
one
in the
out,
stadium. and
popping
stuff
one
like that.
in.
Yeah, but it's
They're
like,
spicy.
But it's like looked down upon over there, like pretty
Barbecue
bad.
sin.
I was gonna say just before we decided to go to, we were thinking about going to Amsterdam. We were thinking about going to Copenhagen. And one of my friends like, we got to get
Copenhagen's cool.
Copenhagen long cut if we're gonna go there.
Yeah,
that?
right, dip, right?
It's a dip.
Yeah.
Would you?
No.
No,
Maybe if I was in Copenhagen, a Copenhagen long cut in Copenhagen.
It's like part of the culture.
just like doing.
I don't think it's
mushrooms in
Copenhagen. I don't think it's from
Okay.
there though.
Yeah, shroom,
Yeah, like shrooms in Iceland. Yeah,
I think they have stronger psychedelics there than that. But
they probably do.
yeah.
But yeah, that's
volcano.
A whole, that's
Snuff.
actually like a real problem in European soccer right now. At least in
Saints.
England, I know for sure they're like trying to crack down on a lot of players using it.
I think if I was running around with a Zin in my mouth, I'd throw up.
But it's funny how they talk about it because
Deadass.
it's like
I occasionally throw up from running on
it'll
its
be
own.
like it'd be like Patrick Mahomes caught using a Zin. But like if that was ever a headline in America, you'd be like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Everybody
who
does
cares?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, 'cause
I do it, you do it.
they're shooting up
In
with
theory,
pain
that's
meds
what they
mid-game.
thought.
Yeah.
Right. So it's funny to see like how it's received in like the British
Mm.
media because it's a real problem.
I would love to hear like a British announcer yelling about it. Has one done that?
Yeah, no, I haven't heard. I don't know.
Good yellers.
I haven't heard any. Oh, great. Yeah.
Josh, let's rank top yellers of all time.
Top yellers of all time.
How high up there is Old Yeller?
Old. I was gonna say that.
Old Yeller.
Old Yeller.
Mm.
I would say I was almost caught doping in college with dandelion root.
The
That's a
fuck?
thing, right?
That's a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know it.
Caught.
I didn't know it.
Oh, he was on the list.
One of
You
my
didn't know he was on
captains
the
was
list?
you went to have my like post workout like
Yeah.
instead of pre workout powder, and he's like, "Wait, this is dandelion root." And I go,
How do you know?
Because it has the ingredients listed
Oh, I thought
on
you
it.
just handed him like a.
No, I said it's always it's
What
in
do
my
they do,
locker. Just
though?
get some. It's just good for like recovery.
Yeah.
It's just good for recovery.
But it's banned.
Yeah, it's too good.
Yeah, the NCAA has some.
When I hear
It's got
PEDs,
some whack ass shit.
when I hear PEDs, I always think steroid, as in like.
Well,
Right,
yeah,
I
it's
think
the
the
most.
same.
Yeah,
building Drug.
Well,
Is
yeah.
that wrong?
Yes. It's not.
no,
all
it's a main.
wide
It's a main
range.
It is a wide
category.
range, but that I feel like that's
a
like the
common one that's
popularized
cracked
Yeah.
issue.
down, yeah, okay.
Especially,
Like, I know,
especially here in the U.S., like through baseball and football, like
yeah.
they're usually taking.
I know
That's-
Edelman. They have some things that like trigger it that like probably shouldn't. Like Edelman when he got his like four game suspension.
I remember D-Hop too.
He was like, oh, my doctor gave me these medications because I tore my or I forget what he hurt, and he was like, yeah, it triggered the thing. I had no idea.
Likely story.
Oh, Mike, I just
It's
love
just
when
like
you
that.
talk
There was
when
a person in
nobody's
track,
helping you.
and they got spotted for something like a PED, and she was like, "Oh, it's because I was in Colorado eating these like pork sausage rolls." Like, okay,
Right.
it's like eating poppy seed is like technically detectable, but it's like
Right.
it's the lowest level
Yeah.
possible. That's like not a thing.
Okay.
Same thing like that. Yeah, my doctor gave me medicine. I don't know what I'm taking.
I recently became a fan of poppy seeds.
No, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think I've ever had poppy seed stuff.
What's the point of that? Putting like chia seeds in your water.
fiber,
Fibromyalgia. Yeah.
very very good fiber, source of fiber.
Fibromyalgia.
Helps keep you reg.
People who did that.
Keeps you reg.
Why you do that? You eat them?
I used to use chia seeds.
Flex.
Poppy though.
Poppy. No, I had a lemon poppy muffin today. Is what I meant.
Oh.
Not that I actually openly use poppy.
Use PEDs. Yeah.
Grind them up.
Hey man,
Put him in my fucking gums. What the fuck? I openly use it. I don't open behind closed doors. I eat my lemon poppy seed
You ever use
muffin.
smelling salts, Mike? You look like a smelling.
No,
I've tried them
Don't
once.
you fucking say it to me.
Bath salts are the worst.
I knew someone who used to do that for like lifting shit when it was like first came out.
Right.
I don't think I ever smelt it though. To be
You
honest,
never smelled the smelling salt?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
You want to know the first time I had to use smelling salt?
It was
When
worse.
I cut my hand at your house.
What?
I
Really?
passed out at the
Really?
emergency room. They
really?
used smelling salt to wake me up.
No way.
Wow.
They like
crazy.
cracked it in my face. I felt like God right after. I was No, I came back to life. But
They
yeah,
are wild.
I don't understand what it is that makes it.
No clue.
I don't know. It's
What
probably
is smelling
They
salt?
put a
Really?
bunch of
I don't-
harsh
the
shit in
potency
it.
and it goes right to your brain, probably.
I get like adrenaline or something. Like
It was the fastest way to your bloodstream is through your nose.
bunch
That's
of
why you
harsh
snort
shit.
coke.
Yeah, it's diluted ammonia, water, and ethanol.
Yeah, it's just the ammonia.
That makes sense. It's like sniffing bleach.
offer a physical stimulant.
Because it gives you a jolt, dude. Like it.
Oh,
it
I mean,
definitely
I
works.
was fainted and then I
Yeah.
wasn't. So
Yeah, no, I know.
yeah, it works.
Yeah, that works.
Interesting.
No, I literally. It felt like I don't know if you guys ever like passed out. Like it just felt like I blinked and then like, I was in a different chair.
I
and
passed
I was like,
out
"What's
once,
going on?"
man.
I passed that one
He
a
got
couple
the smell,
times.
so it just started choking the
No,
dog.
I like because I remember like walking in. I was sitting in like one of the normal chairs in the nurse office, and then like I just remember blinking and I was on like the bed, you know, like they have
Yeah.
like a waiting room. I was like,
How did I get here?
yeah. I remember like saying afterwards, like talking to my dad about it. He's like, I can't believe you fainted. I was like, I didn't faint.
You didn't even remember.
Just teleport.
No, because I felt like I just blinked. Like I had to like think about it
Huh.
afterwards. I'm like, wait, I did faint.
Background story.
Oh yeah.
Long story short, James honestly almost cut his index finger off.
Yeah, I mean the
At
camera's
my
not good
house.
enough to see the scar, but
Yeah, it was guys, it was like really bad. I mean, I remember
I tried to play it off too.
basically James makes a really fire burger and he was like making them for my family. So he was at my house and he was preparing a side dish. It was cauliflower. He was trying to cut it. Knife slipped, I guess, and he cut his hand. Now I get home from work, and as I get home from work, James is like leaving my house.
Yeah,
I'm
Ants
like-
wasn't even home yet. I was
I'm like,
there
where
with his
the burgers?
siblings.
Like, are the burgers done? Like, I was
Yeah.
so soup to eat. Like, he was just chilling at home with my brother, my dad, my mom, my sister. And he's like, oh, no, like, I cut my hand open. And I'm like, oh, all right. Like, what? And I'm like, all right. So I'm like mad confused. And he's leaving. He's like, yeah, you want to see? Bro, he fucking split his hand open. I do pretty good with blood and shit, to be honest. Like, needles,
Yeah.
I'm all for, not all for
It's
it.
all
but
4 needles.
what
Blood
do you-
play,
Me
he's big
too.
on
I
blood
don't
play.
mind it. Like,
Shout out COVID.
Yeah.
yo, he fucking split the fucking crack of his fingers open, and I'd never seen. I mean, I could see inside his hand.
Yeah. Yeah,
I had never
my index
seen-
finger was hanging.
I had never seen like flesh before.
Oh yeah, the innards.
It was crazy.
And it didn't feel like it must have been the adrenaline, obviously, but like I remember the knife slipping, and I thought I just poked my hand. Like,
Yeah,
that's all I thought
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Like I leaving the house, I was like laughing about it. I'm like,
Yeah,
I gotta
he
go.
was- yeah, he
I gotta
was-
go stitch this up. Like I didn't think anything was wrong.
Oh, I can see. I
Hand just
have
hanging.
like a still image in my head of like
The finger, yeah,
inside
Of the
his-
nuts and guts.
yeah.
Oh,
you
it's
can
nasty.
see it. You can see the scar. Yeah, it was.
So you were right down to the emergency room down the road, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
Good thing it's right there.
So
I've
listen
been to
to
that
this,
place a
Mike.
lot.
So my brother drives him to the emergency room, and he passes out in the room.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
They
we.
put my brother in a wheelchair. So I'm at home, right? And James's father calls me on James's cell phone. So on my phone, I see James pop up on my phone. And I answer, and I'm like, dude, why are you calling me? He's like, hey, it's Mr. Zabala. Like, you gotta come pick your dad. You gotta come pick your brother up. And I'm like, pick my brother up. I'm like, how's your son? I'm like, your son cut his fucking finger off. He's like, oh, you know, your brother passed out. He's like, he's in a wheelchair. I was like, are you and he wheeled my brother to the car, and it was epic.
That's funny.
And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like,
Your,
what
your brother
happened?
was pale.
He was
dude.
like,
I
dude,
remember.
he's like, I just stood up to get air, and the nurse was like, you need to sit down, like you need to sit down, and like put him in a fucking wheelchair. Yeah.
He was
But
pale.
James, yeah, I guess can't recount the events because you were sleeping too.
Well,
his
I don't
dad
know how
told me
long I was
everything.
out for, but like I remember most of
It
it.
is wild.
I remember the reason I passed out was like basically because it was such an awkward cut, they couldn't clean it right.
Yeah, it
So
was
they
the-
just
it was
gave
from the
me they
pain.
just gave me a bowl of cleaner.
Yeah.
It was like put your hand in
Oh
it.
my.
Yeah.
And like I put my hand in it and like obviously like
He did the goofy scream. Yeah.
What's that was really good. What the fuck?
and there I went. And then I woke up
Wow.
in a bed.
What's the most pain you ever felt?
It was probably that. I
Think so?
I remember it. Yeah. I mean, I honestly it was like cuz then I put it in the bowl and like my finger was kind of floating and I was like, wow. Like
Yeah.
it ain't on. Like
Mm.
it was bad. I was
Amen.
surprised like the damage itself wasn't
Yeah.
all that bad.
Yeah, you were lucky and didn't hit any
Yeah.
nerves. No.
Yeah, no.
You can
Just
still
a little
bend it.
therapy. I have like less flexibility in this hand than my other hand, but
Mike,
like I can't put 3 fingers up anymore. I
west
got there.
Side, west side.
But like my thumb this area is like all tight. I don't know.
Mike, most pain you ever felt? Physical pain, not emotional.
I felt like he
Obviously.
was
I
about
knew
to be
you were gonna
like,
say
No, I mean,
Well, 2 years ago, I had.
I don't think I ever. I don't know how much I felt it when I broke my elbow, but
you break your
You
elbow?
broke your elbow.
yeah.
Well, when you were like,
So did you have it?
At the Steel
like a
CFCs, I broke my
90
elbow.
Did
Well,
you
none
have
of
like
us
a
cared.
90-degree calf. I remember my cousin.
Huh?
I remember my cousin broke her elbow. I think horse riding. She fell off.
no.
She's one of
And I
those.
remember they gave her like a. She had to sleep with her hand in like a sponge. And it was like a
that
square.
would be so annoying.
No,
She
I
to
had
sleep,
like
with her
I
arm.
had like a
Pretty sure.
Ray Lewis soft cast,
Oh, that's boring.
and I was just sitting like this.
So you chipped it or you cracked it? Like
No, I broke my growth plate in my elbow.
Oh my god.
Luckily, I
Okay.
succeeded in them.
how old were you?
So you couldn't extend your
Still,
arm
it's probably like 10.
or what?
Oh, wow.
No,
How'd
I
you
couldn't
do
extend my
that?
arm. 1v1 football, meet in the hole.
Him and Quiddy Pay.
Me and
Ohio drills. Is that what they call them? Omaha drills.
yeah,
Like
but it
home?
wasn't that.
How'd
It
you
was just
break your elbow? Oh, you
put his helmet right on my elbow.
I don't
I'm-
care that you
broke it.
broke your elbow.
I don't really remember the pain
gonna
too
say
much
it-
because I just like remember like being on the ground and be like, oh, I can't move my arm.
Wow. Oh wow. I never.
I have to imagine I was
broke
crying like a little
my
bitch, but I can't really remember that.
Josh, most pain you ever felt?
I'm gonna get laughed at.
Oh, I stubbed my
His
toe
butt.
in high
Isn't this your
school.
butt? Didn't you
Fucking
check
pussy.
your butt or something?
I tore my upper hamstring, but that wasn't painful. The way the
It's not
dude,
painful.
The way the dude fucking like
No, didn't you
checked
get-
to see if it
didn't
was
you get your butt torn up?
basically, bro.
Yeah, the guy.
He put his thumb up my fucking like up like basically under my butt, and that fucking hurt. The most pain I've ever felt. I wish you guys experienced turf toe. Bro, turf toe is so
What a pussy.
bad.
No,
bro.
He's right. No, he's not.
Yo,
lying.
it was like
It is.
I
it's
couldn't,
super
bro.
nagging.
you couldn't,
AJ
you can't
Green.
walk on it, and it's just a constant pain. Like it's just
It
so
is bad. No, I
like
do-
even in the
I get
boot
it.
they gave me, I just couldn't.
Still won Defensive Player of the Year.
That was
I
a
get
different
it
year.
even
I think,
now. Still,
but
do you get it now if you walk like long distances?
he doesn't
I
want
little
could,
bit.
I could turn it on if
It
I
stopped-
wanted to.
If I really wanted to, yeah.
Yeah,
But like
if I-
Purposely
it stopped going
hyperextending his
crazy a couple
toe.
years ago.
I
No,
can
but
still
for
make it
me-
hurt.
For me, it's like the middle of the bottom of my foot. It's not my toe.
Oh, it's literally right the
Yours
ball of
is
my
the-
big toe. Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine it's like there.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, that sucks ass.
That's not turf toe, is it? That's
Plantar
a different.
fasciitis.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's the
I have
same-
that.
It's the
I
same
I
have
had that
thing.
too for a little
It's a
bit.
different area,
Oh, it'd be like
basically.
stepping on a
My-
line.
Shin splints
Mine's
hurt.
right in front of the heel, right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did I ever tell you how I got my first calf cramp at a track?
No.
It was sophomore year. I was running with our friend. Remember Jason Canberra? I was running with
Yeah.
him. We had this track with this big rock on it on the backside where we all like put our names in it for football, and we were rounding that,
Huh.
and I got a double fucking calf cramp.
But you went down.
I didn't go down because he was like, "You got to keep walking. You got to keep walking because you can't like just sit there. You have to keep."
True,
like,
it's good to
you
keep
have to walk
walking.
it off. So I like finished like the fucking lap, and I was like, "Oh my god, that fucking hurt." The next year, we were running the lap again, and I was saying to him, "Yo, remember when that shit happened? Like that'd be crazy if
It
that
did
happened
it
again.
again?
Same exact spot, same exact thing." I was like, "What the fuck? Calf cramps are the fucking worst cramp. That and foot cramps. Those shit.
I'm
Oh
gonna be
my
honest.
god,
I've only ever had a calf cramp like getting out of bed.
is it not
Yeah.
the worst fucking thing ever?"
I like I'll wake up and like do the big
Yeah.
stretch and then my leg locks. Yeah.
That I've never experienced.
Oh, it hurts.
that.
You have calf
so
cramps,
bad.
Ange?
Oh, but not. I'll get calf cramps like from running.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Like the outside of my leg will just
Oh, I
like get.
hate
super
I only get it
hard.
from stretching.
You only get it from
Ugh.
stretching
I don't
like
get.
that.
I've never gotten it from.
It's like you start reaching for a gun in your
Yeah.
bed to shoot somebody.
You ever
that's
see that video of the
stabbing you.
dude where you can like see it like fucking like
that's so
contract?
gross.
Yeah.
Oh
So gross.
my
Yeah.
god.
I had a bicep cramp like a
Oh,
month ago. So
yeah.
I remember texting you guys like after the
Oh,
gym, like,
yeah.
yo, my bicep just cramped in the shower, and like my arm was like this the whole time. Like I couldn't like unrelease my arm. It
my-
hurt so bad.
my like outer arm. What is that called?
The
Tricep?
patella.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brachialis, yeah.
Sometimes after pull days, it'll lock up. Like
Th-
if
this
I,
thing?
Yeah, on the outside. Like if I bend my elbow and I have to like
Yep.
and like
I've been
unlock
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what
Oh, I've never
both,
had that.
both arms, dude. It does that.
Really?
I swear to God, yeah.
I feel like all my cramps are on my left side.
Hurts.
Something's wrong with the right side of my brain.
I don't know.
That's how it works, right?
Your right side might be weaker, and your
Right.
left side's compensating, not your brain.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Honestly, the most pain I felt probably. I remember I had to get stitches once too, and when I fell off my bike, and I remember being a kid. I remember I had Red Sox like shoes on. I remember
Oh,
like
Red
I remember what I was wearing. I said that because he has a Red Sox blanket. You can see the logo. Anyway, Yeah, I fell off my bike. I had to get stitches like in the top of my shin, and I had like a little crevice in my shin. And I remember like squeezing my dad's hand. I was young. I was like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
But like to numb me, they had to like stick a needle like in that.
Ugh.
And I'll like never forget that.
I
But I did mad good with it.
I had the same type of. They did the same thing for
complimented
my
me. They
hand.
were
Had
like,
the
"You did a
needle.
Crazy, gonna
job."
put it in it.
I-
Ugh.
They
I
gave
had
me
this-
5 shots in my hand before they stitched it.
I watched the whole thing.
Holy shit.
Oh, I watched
I
it
love
too.
watching it.
Because then I couldn't feel anything, and she was like,
Oh, I watched
"We could put.
everything.
If you want to go under, you have to go to the real hospital." And I'm like,
No.
"No, I'm
Fuck that,
good."
yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched her put my hand back together. It was sick.
Yeah, I watch everything. I watched the blood work get done. Even when I got
Shit.
Don't worry about it.
even when I got my wisdom teeth out, that was a whole story that I don't think I told on the podcast yet. I'll have to do that.
Forever
when
blood?
I was just bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding.
No, we went
Found-
over that. Your disorder.
Oh yeah.
We might have talked about
We
that.
went over
Yeah,
disorder.
we found out figures through me getting an oral surgery that I had a blood clotting. I have a blood clotting disorder, I guess. Apparently,
call
it's
Ange
only,
the oral
apparently
surgeon.
It's only to do with like oral or nasal wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
really?
I was
Okay.
saying, I've had gotten stitches before. I've had open wounds. I've had cut scars, and they heal, right? But anyway, I had to go back to the what do they call that?
Doctor.
Oh, orthodontist.
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 Mm.
I almost said optometrist.
Or the oral surgeon, rather. I literally went back to him
Podiatrist.
like 3 times in a week. Had to like show up
Wow.
on an emergency, and all 3 times like puts me in the chair and like is putting needles all in like all 4 corners of my mouth. And I'm just taking it, to be honest. And he
All right,
literally-
now hit it on that
No,
one.
I'm not even kidding.
Thank
He
you.
literally asked me like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah.
And just like,
And he's
the-
like,
Are
and he's like, he literally was like, I'm not even making this up. He's like, well, he's like, most people like react to like getting a big ass needle. He's like, that didn't hurt you, and I'm like, yeah, it hurt, but I'm like, let's fucking go, like, do the other ones, like,
Andrew's in his face. Line that bitch up.
that bitch.
nah. Yeah, I don't know. I learned when I'll never forget the day I got my stitches when I fell off my bike because I learned I kind of have like a high pain tolerance, or at least I do well with like the needle hospital shit. People don't like that.
I think I have a high pain tolerance too. I think we all sing. You know that reference?
No.
Oh
No.
yeah, the Victoria Justice thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we all sing.
It was after like everybody. The meme is just all 4 of the cast
Mm.
clearly sing, but like one of them was like Ariana Grande
Ariana
was there,
Grande,
and they're
yeah.
like, "Oh, she's such a great singer," and then she's like, "Well, I think we all sing."
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. It's okay.
What else? Got anything else, Michael? What else happened?
No, I think Josh is the last one.
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
this was an insane video. I think
This is going off of
I
the.
wanted
the
to talk
cheating
about
thing.
this. Yeah,
Cheating.
about the
Tom
time. Just about how people
She's taking PEDs.
go on with shit, bro. Listen to this shit. This is actually insane.
$30 for lunch.
Yeah.
Easy kava trip.
So y'all please tell me if I'm wrong. So today this dude wrote me on Instagram and he was like, "Can I send you money? Let me send you money for lunch." So I was like, okay. I wrote him back and I was like, "Send it."
Can we pause real
So
quick?
he wrote me and was like,
Brother,
"Okay."
what?
If you send someone money for lunch, reassess your life.
Why? That's
Like,
cute.
Yeah.
Shut up.
wait.
No, someone on Instagram hit you up. Let me pay for your lunch. Let me pay for your lunch. Let me send you
So,
money. Let me send you
he was
money.
in
I thought she was
DMs.
talking about a significant other.
I think she-
No.
I don't know if she explains in this video or not.
Weird, actually, Mike. Now that you say, I think it's weird when people have like their Cash App and Venmo and.
Oh, grow up. You think too highly of yourself. It's fine.
Well,
Wait, what?
People have
You're
their
saying-
Cash App in their
Oh,
bio.
I thought you were.
Ange, go fuck yourself.
I
Grow
thought
up.
that's what you were
Yeah.
saying. Like, no, Ange, put
Yeah,
your
yeah.
Cash App and Venmo in there.
I don't know.
That's stupid.
I only posted on my birthday. What? I've never done
That's
that.
funny
I've never
though.
done
But I
that.
feel like some people.
It's not funny. People do that on purpose.
I've
yeah.
never done that, but
But yeah.
Hey, what's your Cash
Continue.
App? So I sent him the Cash App. Yeah, I just knew I was gonna open my Cash App and I was gonna have at least probably about $100. You get what I'm saying? Because like this, I eat and that's how much I spend on my food.
$100 on
Yeah,
lunch.
I opened my Cash App, and this man sent me $30. Yeah, yes, $30, and I'm just like, at first I'm like, damn, like, am I ungrateful? Like, am I fucked up? Like, the feeling,
Yeah.
like, why the fuck would you send me $30? But then I had to ask people, and they was like, nah, because I'm like, $30 is not even half a tank in my car. Like, what the fuck you thought I was gonna go to Chick-fil-A? Like, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what did you think I was gonna eat? It's like when I go and eat, I eat full course meals. Like I order a appetizer, a entree, and a dessert and a drink. That can't even
At
get me
lunch?
2 drinks.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
What the fuck? And
It's a long video, but she basically goes on saying
Oh.
how $30 for lunch isn't enough.
and this was just a fan.
We touched it.
It was, I got chills.
I'm low key going to Chinatown twice with that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we just went to
Yeah.
Chinatown. So
You know what I'm
fucking good.
saying though?
Yeah.
Did
I
go?
could get my
Friday
Chipotle
night.
ordered twice with that if I didn't get
Don't
chips.
you were out.
Yeah, exactly. If somebody's saying, "I want money for lunch," $30 is more than enough. I'm sorry. If you're saying dinner, different story.
Maybe she's from somewhere where lunch means dinner.
$30.
Yeah.
What is the top? The tweet says $30 not enough
Yeah,
for lunch.
Can't fill up half your tank.
30 can't fill up half your tank.
Yeah,
Lol,
$60
who do you
tank.
all
This
think
girl
you
driving
are?
a truck.
It's a lunch special
Well,
on every
this
menu.
economy.
If you work, you only get a 30-minute.
My tank's $30. It's 12 gallons.
Cost me
That's what I'm saying.
$55 to fill mine.
So it's like,
What,
what,
you have like an SUV. guess
I
you
just
do
like,
have an SUV, I
and the
guess.
thing is though, when people complain about shit like this,
Fucking your tank, bitch.
like send the money back then. You know what I mean? Don't fucking use it. If you're gonna say $30 is enough, fucking send that back. She used that shit and fucking ate.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm with Mike on like why you sending this girl. You ain't even with this girl. You sending her money.
True.
He was trying to get with her, and she was like,
That's
"Oh,
gonna be
I'm
the
hungry,"
worst
and he
way to
said,
start a
"You know what?
relationship.
That's a
People do it all the time.
What?
You never seen that? It's like, oh, I'll send
I've
you X
heard of
amount of
it.
money. Like, I'll
I've
send
heard
you-
of
I
it.
get it.
Like,
You-
I'm hungry.
I
Here's
thought
$30.
only,
You
like-
know anyone who does that?
I thought only like
Not
sugar
personally.
daddies
No.
do that.
I hope to
like,
God you
like,
don't.
Like dads on the verge of divorce, hitting up random women on their
Yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
Explore.
45-year-old
Yeah,
divorced
Sydney
dad sending
Sweeney's,
random
one of the
women.
skits last night is her working at Hooters.
Oh,
The
yeah.
guy's like, "Can we buy you a car?" Like, it was funny.
But
But
yeah,
that's what they were
that's the
going
type of
for,
people
yeah.
I think of that do that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Huh.
All right, now like let's change the story a little bit to help give a because like I can't relate to this at all. Like I wouldn't send a random girl $30.
It's not about relating to it. It's just
Don't hit on
Well,
me.
like to give
Don't
a
hit
better
on me then.
like if my girlfriend said this to me
Yeah.
after I gave her $30 to go
it's
get lunch,
insane.
Oh yeah.
I'd still be mad.
I'd cry my eyes out first.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
Oh.
I would
I think that would destroy me.
send it back.
What?
Send me the money back.
Well,
would-
yeah, we're breaking up right after.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You wouldn't break up with her after
Is she being serious about it like that?
this
you mean,
whole
is she
thing?
being
acting like
serious
that?
If
about
she
it?
aired
Yeah.
you out on her TikTok, you're
Nah, we'd
dating an
break up.
influencer.
She
She aired you out.
We'd
she
probably
turned
break
up.
all
You'd
her
break up.
comments
You would
off.
break
Like
up.
people are coming at her, and she's doubling down on the fucking story.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
You would break up. Would you not break up? Or you'd be like, all right, babe, here's the other 30.
Do I
No,
love
It
her?
was a test.
Is she
I'd
a
be
10?
like-
Is she a
I'd-
10 but she airs that out?
She's a 10, but she airs out your problems on social media.
She's a 10 still.
What if I don't have any problems?
Yeah.
I knew it.
She's a 10. What am I
I
going to
guess
say?
we'll never know. That was
I guess we'll never know.
the
I'd
vibe
probably
you
do
just
it.
gave.
That was so great when we played that fucking at the D party. We were up till 2 a.m. fucking playing
D
10,
party?
but
Oh, she's a 10.
She's a 10, but-
but
we could do that one time.
I'd probably send her a picture of me at Chick-fil-A with the $30.
with the 30, yeah.
If she gave it back.
Yeah, she didn't give it back. She had
Hope she gave it back. $30.
Or are you saying just like you spending $30 having a good meal?
Yeah, like that's what I'd probably.
There
do.
was another video like this actually, where some dude and some girl, like they were like I think they were on like a first date type deal, and they went out for lunch,
cheesecake.
and he brought her to some place and got like a burger, and she was like, "Is this all you're getting me?" And she's like recording him, like, "Really? Like this?"
Oh, I've
this is the
seen
first-
that.
This
I've
is the
seen
first
that.
date, and I'm like,
There's no way
I'm pretty sure I saw that. I'm pretty sure it was a skit.
"Oh, was it?
It was a skit?
the two black or the
Yeah,
black
they do multiple videos. I know who
Oh,
you're talking
good.
about. They do videos like that just to get like people to talk.
Well, people are like that though, and it's just like sad to see. Like
Honestly,
somebody's
honestly,
offering you money and you didn't even fucking ask for it, and you're fucking gonna complain. It's insane.
if you sent me $100 for lunch, that's an ick.
That's crazy. I feel like you're trying too hard.
Put that on the ick list.
Sending $100
Put that
for
on
lunch.
the outlandish icks take on the outlandish. icks list.
Overpaying.
Sending me too much money. Don't do that.
That's
I mean, I don't know where's she eating for $100 though.
That's what I'm saying. Like
For
what?
lunch is
Well,
I
she
think it was
said-
Atlanta.
So
I'm pretty sure
let's-
it was
she did
Atlanta.
so
say,
let's think.
She did say
App,
appetizer,
entree,
lunch,
dessert, drink.
I'm
So
saying like
to get 100
$85,
bucks,
90.
you're spending $80 plus tip to get to 100.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
$20 app, or like $15 app, $15
Way.
drink,
If I go out,
$25 entree, and a $10 dessert.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's only 65. We're not even there.
yeah, I don't know how you did that.
$100.
That's crazy. Spend $100 by yourself is kind of mad.
Babe, I gotta
Yeah.
get the
That's
caviar
20.
for lunch.
I have
That's
a
5
4-course
items
meal
of
at
of
lunch.
20.
How many times you ever have a 4-course meal?
In general, not much.
I'm more of a 3-course meal guy.
I think on the holidays.
I've been to my cousin Vinny. He hosts like a traditional like fucking 7-course meal for fucking like
yeah, but that's
Christmas.
not like a restaurant though.
All
Like
right,
at a restaurant.
That's not what I mean.
Oh, at a restaurant? We've been to
about- yeah,
Maceras.
yeah.
Maceras is a fucking 5-course meal.
All right, but that's still different.
What's different about
But
it?
is it just it's not like just for yourself? No.
Well, you can't get a 5-course meal for yourself. It's like
Apparently you can. Ask her.
well, if you buy 5 courses of meals, I guess you can.
That's what it is.
So you brought that up. Why, Josh? What do you think about this?
I think that's insane. I just wanted to bring it up to see what you guys' opinions on it was.
I thought you were ready to play devil's advocate.
Oh,
No, she right.
No,
If
she,
you can't afford a bad bitch, don't get one.
she's not right. Yeah.
She did. She cooked with this one.
Yeah, she didn't cook with anything. Oh my God.
He be feeding me pasta and lobster.
that is wild.
True.
But it's true. I mean, that's
How much time we got left? So you can plan this
expectations
out.
people have.
An hour and a half.
I thought we got one thing left here. No? Am I missing?
Unless Mike has something random to bring.
Well, I had it up here, but I think you deleted it.
What was it?
But I think we got time. I just want to quickly cover some because I thought it was funny. We should play it with James.
Why?
today
Yeah.
real
Why are you
quick.
ruffling me?
I just reached out.
What, all right,
felt
go
it.
on. What do you?
You guys know what IVF is?
IVF.
IVF.
That's
International
one of
Balsa pancakes.
one of the clans from Titanfall. Remember that game? That's true.
Involuntary
And?
freaks.
And you got anything?
I don't know what that is.
IVF. Okay, so it's basically when they take. Okay. It's
the
basically when they.
process of fertilizing
okay.
egg
You're
and
talking about like
sperm
this whole thing that
and a
happened.
medical-
I know,
Yeah,
about, I know
yeah,
about all
you
this.
heard about this?
Planting
about
the
this?
resulting embryo into someone's
and-
uterine.
So,
Uterus.
are you? You
Plural.
want to get into it? I'll let you get into it.
We don't have to get into it like that.
Wait.
So
all right, go ahead.
in
Have
a
you,
not
have you
in
guys
the,
don't know anything about this?
in the most non-political way at all.
It's a political issue.
It's a political issue, but in the most
Reverse abortion.
It's
no.
related.
Reverse abortion.
It's related.
It's
to it.
related, yeah. So obviously, like, there's all these like crazy, or there's all these abortion laws coming into play, right? Let's not call them crazy, right?
What state was this again?
I think
That
it was
just
like
did this?
Georgia
Was it
or
Georgia?
Alabama. It's one of the Bible Belt
I would-
states.
either one makes sense.
And basically,
Roll Tide.
someone like IVF always doesn't take, and it's not always 100% success rate because they have to like freeze them and thaw them. And
Yeah.
basically, they were saying, I don't
Wait,
know.
Did you tell them what it was yet? You
I
know?
read it, but Mike
It's
was
when
talking over
so
and I was reading
IVF
it.
therapy
Can
is
you write
when
it down?
a woman freezes her eggs, and they they'll have the husband like donate his sperm. They make the embryo.
You know,
like,
I actually did see this.
and then they put the egg in her that's already fertilized. Like the people that have trouble getting pregnant, this is an option.
Yeah. You put the lime in the
Yeah.
coconut and shake it.
Yeah, basically.
I was confused about the controversy though. People were saying it was the same as abortion. Is that not what it
Right.
was?
So this is like
But
an extreme
'cause what I
take
saw
on it.
was like people were like, put a fetus in the freezer, it'll die. Put an embryo in the freezer, it won't die.
Right.
You're being an idiot. This isn't
So
life yet.
How's it abortion?
guess.
Explain
the
it out.
issue was that they're passed a law saying that the embryos are now considered human life.
Right, and people think it shouldn't be.
Right.
That's one side of it, obviously.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's almost like, if you have your period, you lose an egg. Like, are you
Yeah.
are you getting in trouble now?
Wait,
Right.
I'm confused. Wait, so they're freezing the eggs and people are saying that's abortion?
People are saying
related to
that were they outlawing IVF
So-
pregnancies?
Like it shouldn't
No.
be allowed, I guess is what
Because they're
saying.
freezing.
They wanted to say if it basically didn't go because it's not 100% success rate, so you can fail it or like say if you even drop like the plate it's on
Okay,
or whatever,
yeah.
and then that sample's like done,
tarnished. You have to. Okay,
right?
Okay.
You could be charged with murder because
Yeah.
that's a life form.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
The SNL skit was actually funny on like the weekend.
had that on this?
The weekend update.
talked
oh
about it?
yeah.
They dressed Marcelo Hernandez up as a
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
As an embryo,
yeah.
and they were asking him questions. He's like, "Well, I don't know, Colin, because I don't have a life and I don't have a brain and I'm not a living thing and like all this stuff."
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's basically it. It's like you could just fumble a plate and now you're a murderer.
Yeah, that's
So now no one's doing IVF in the whole state because
Or like people that know that's gonna fail,
Too
don't
much
get
of
it
a
removed.
risk.
Yeah.
Try to
Yeah.
do one.
Yeah.
You can't remove it anymore.
wow. That's awful.
So
But the other side of it is people should have it because it gives you the freedom to have pregnancy.
well,
if you
people are
can.
saying like it's almost
Right.
yeah. It's almost a form of abortion, I guess, if you're like canceling and retrying or like
Right. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
I don't think no one's on the side of anti IVF.
I thought that's what the law was like
No, the law's on the side of like
If it fails.
if it fails, you're fucked or something like that. It's like no, it was like one guy was challenging it because basically within the law, it's basically saying that like because that is now like an embryo, which their whole thing is like no abortion at all because at like I don't know where their standpoint is, but basically at the conception of life, which would be when the egg is fertilized and now it's an embryo, would be a living life form. So even before it's inserted, it's now a living life form. So now if you fumble that plate, you're technically killing someone.
because it has the possibility to live.
Yeah. So all the clinics now are shutting down because if I fumble the plate, I'm a murderer.
Yeah. So they're not trying to get it.
Right,
It's like
and
sticky.
that's like a hyperbolic
Yeah.
example.
I
but
think they
it's
brought
like,
it to the courts, so
but
I don't know
it's
how
like
it's settled.
It's like you guys are being ridiculous.
you guys are being ridiculous. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
But it's not a case of like it's almost abortion. It's like, but for some people who can't get pregnant,
Yeah.
it's like the only way they can get
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And now they can't do it because of
pregnant. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they have to go and
Inadvertently.
do like a more risky fucking thing because it's not available to them, which is also fucked.
I don't know what they can do after that.
That's what there's probably
Well,
ways around
the things
it,
they're
but
doing
not
is they're
safe.
leaving the state to go do it. But
Yeah,
now
leaving the
you
state.
Can, you can be arrested for leaving
Yeah.
the
True,
state,
you can-
coming
yeah.
back.
Well, I don't
doing
know
that.
about in that case because you're coming back with a kid because you can be charged with leaving a state. If they find that you went to get an abortion in a different state and
you're
came back,
cooked,
you're
yeah.
cooked. But I think IVF is technically fine, but it's still like, I don't know. The medical services wouldn't cover it, I don't think, insurance wise. I don't know.
Get these old people out of office.
The head
All right,
honcho's
bro.
retiring.
Who, Mitch?
Yeah, Mitch McConnell retiring too,
Thank
which is
God.
kind of crazy.
That saggy fucking turtle fuck.
Frozen in time. Mitch McConnell.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
I think that's all I got.
Yeah, no, I thought that was such a weird
It's like
Yeah,
some
it's
Black
crazy.
Mirror shit, bro.
boundary. to
That's
work.
Literally.
different from. That's different. Well, I'm
What?
looking it up right now. That's different from in vitro, or that's the same thing.
I think it is the same thing.
That is the same.
In
thing, I think.
vitro pregnancy
In
is that
vitro
process.
Yes.
IVF stands for in vitro
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
fertilization.
yeah.
In vitro means outside the body.
Yeah, so they fertilize it and then implant
Means the
it.
sperm is attached to and entered the egg.
I think the reason of doing it is like if you have weak sperm in a way, they like forcibly put it into the egg.
Yeah, they basically
Right,
like take a
yeah.
needle that's filled with like one sperm
And
and,
they-
like
Right.
implant it
Right.
inside the egg, so it doesn't have
You
to
should
fight its way
you
in.
should definitely be able to do this.
Yeah,
They have clear parameters, like scientists, on like what makes it like a living thing,
Right, but
and
they
now they're
don't
just
use
bypassing
science.
it. It's just insane.
correct. Yeah, well,
That's sad.
Wow, I didn't
very
know
very
this is
sad.
how it worked. Actually, I'm looking at that.
And it's all dudes making this shit, which is insane.
wait, Ange, wasn't you guys are IVF, right, or something like that?
I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be a stupid answer, but I'm honestly not sure.
I thought you said something like that before.
I have triplet friends that are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do actually.
That's wild.
There you go.
Imagine
Yeah.
Imagine
it is
all
wild.
the people
3 of them.
living.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that's. Yeah, I was pretty sure that was all the same thing. But yeah, the SNL skit was mad funny.
I'll have to watch
I love that guy, Marcel.
He's great.
He's so funny.
He's the only good one on there now.
I don't ever really watch. I just watch like the clips that are on TikTok or whatever.
Colin Jost living
You
my
watched the
dream, though.
Sydney Sweeney ones.
I didn't watch yet. I haven't seen anything other than that she was on it.
My dad was watching. I was like, let's go. With my mom though, so it's all right.
That's class.
That's class.
I can't.
Yeah, they record. I think they record it anyway.
All right, we're on to our last segmento.
Yeah.
Second last.
Yeah, it's about
Well,
that time. We can do
It's
it.
about damn time.
We can do that. I don't have anything else to
In a
say.
minute.
Yeah, me either.
So let me set up so we can cut this nice.
Oh, yeah,
for
be-
Oh
YouTube.
shit.
Get sturdy. everybody get sturdy.
Yeah, so we might as well move to Ange Asks. Like that.
Josh, 1:35 and asks.
One something is the timestamp.
Hi, Josh.
Yeah, this is a good one I thought of. I can't. I can take 75% of the credit for the idea of this one because this was something we were talking about doing. I think Josh brought it up. It's true. That's true. That's
You
fact.
take 100% because it's your segment.
Okay, good. That's even better. Thank you. Thank you.
75 I was like, what?
Yeah, so my question this week is what is your personality type? Do you think it's accurate? Do you agree with it, disagree with it? And I wanted to see what we think about each other's and if we agree on each other's personality traits. Now, obviously, I can't say I knew mine off the top of my head because I've taken it a couple times. I took it once in college and got what I got today, and I took it once last year because a coworker was doing a project for their studies at school, and I took it again and got the same thing again. So I kind of semi knew what mine was, and I got it for a third time. So now I'm like confirmed this. But did either of you know what you were before or not know?
I knew what I was before and it switched.
Yeah,
And it
same.
switched, right.
I took it in 2020. Mine's very different. Well, not very different, but like obviously different from 2020.
Right.
Mine I took in like 2018, so I had a lot of time now. change shit up.
Mine's been the same my whole life.
Same,
Yeah.
and the same for Anna.
I've taken
right?
it
You said
multiple
yours is the
times.
same.
Mine's been the same, and I'm gonna be
See if I can
honest.
find
Like
the last time I
I
took it.
it's yeah. I think it's. I think
Are you
it's,
an I
I
or
think
E?
it's pretty accurate.
E.
Interesting.
It's not that.
Yeah, I'm an
Where-
I.
Motherfucker, it's not that interesting with him.
Stat cards.
He's 100% E.
Well, I was about to make the comparison. I'm like, maybe eyes just stay
Oh,
eyes.
yeah.
Like,
But we might as well go down
Alright.
the list. So I'm an INFJ-A. That's what I got.
and what do those letters
Yeah.
mean?
Something.
Should say it right in
Something.
the top.
It should. Yeah, it should have a.
Actually, I took this test almost a year ago today. I took it on March 12th, 2023.
I don't know what they mean.
It should say it like
Either
right at the
for-
introduction. The
mine
first.
says it
The
right
first blurb.
What are you looking for?
Introduction.
Mine doesn't have that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You can read it.
What?
Oh, you weren't on introduction.
No, I was.
Oh, well.
You can read it. Read it off, James. What do they stand
mine?
for?
Well, mine's different. I don't know all the
All
letters.
yours
I just have my
different.
letters
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, mine doesn't say.
I mean, I know your first one's introverted.
It is. I'll look it up. Hold
That's
on.
weird.
What was your title?
INFJ.
No, your title.
Oh, advocate. That's what my name is. It stands
it.
for. That doesn't. It stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging. -A for advocate.
Right.
Or I'm sorry, assertive.
Assertive.
My
Yeah.
-A.
Right.
That's what mine is. I
Okay.
guess it's pretty rare.
The rarest.
It's the rarest
rarest,
one,
yeah.
but that's what they say. I'm not making it up.
Not a lot of advocates.
INFJ, you can't say that.
Not a lot of advocates.
But yeah, if you Google INFJ, it says that it's like literally 1% of people ever are INFJ. So there's that. And I would say that's accurate. I don't feel too similar to most
Yeah.
people. That's kind of what a lot of I was reading through. That's kind of what a lot of it says. It says like it's like you'll not like struggle to find people that you think are just like you, but it's like you'll rarely feel like truly relate, like you truly fully relate to somebody, I guess, is a lot of like the shit that it's waffling about. Which I don't know how much I buy into that. But there is a lot of stuff about it that I actually like. I was reading it before the podcast, and I was like, I sent the whole thing to myself. I emailed it to myself so I can go home tonight and like really, really read it in depth, because I thought some of the stuff is like insanely
Get
accurate.
on. Yeah.
And like James was like, oh, it's like when you read your co-star for the first time. But that's true, because it really, dude, like I think it really describes how I am.
Anything that stood out to you about your personality type?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff about being like disciplined has to do like with your values. Like this one for like there's a paragraph that says principled, and it basically says like have strong belief in values when it comes to ethics, consider lying to be morally wrong. They make a concerted effort to not deceive others, which I think I do a lot by like trying to be as truthful as I can. And then it says they're the least likely personality type to take advantage of others.
I don't
Which
believe in
think
that.
is true.
I don't think that's real about you.
I think it is, to be honest. There's weaknesses stuff too. There's like in weaknesses it says sensitive to criticism.
Yep.
Which I actually said something kind of thought provoking to Mike the other day. I thought about
Yeah.
criticism, and Mike, because I do agree that. See, I'm doing it right now because it's criticizing me through this,
Right.
and you know what I mean. So I think that's right. But I was saying to Mike, I get more annoyed with myself when I leave myself open to criticism rather than the critique itself, I would say.
Right.
So that I agreed with. A lot of the stuff with relationships, whether it be romantic or friendship, I actually like really agree with. And it just like I'm looking at the relationship tab right now, and it says like you look for depth and meaning in their relationships, and their romantic relationships are no different. Known for having a vibrant, vivid imagination, but few INFJs can imagine themselves settling for a match found on anything less than true love. Which I think if I really sat here and thought about it, is probably true. And that explains why I don't do a lot of surface level flirting. I don't really care for that. That doesn't intrigue me. Like
You're
at all.
deep flirting?
Sure. More it's got to be I don't know, like sentimental shit.
Gotta mean something.
I got you something.
What's your biggest fear?
So, Nah.
I-
Yeah, it's gotta be
Grabbing
like
the bar.
I love it. I love asking that question. Hey, people can't answer that. What's your biggest fear?
Spiders.
Dancing with someone. What's your biggest fear? Don't worry about it.
Oh, and I actually like this part too a lot. It says once someone with the INFJ personality type does find a suitable relationship, because I've seen this in myself with like romance and friendships. It says they rarely take it for granted. Instead, they tend to look for ways to grow as individuals and strengthen their connection with their partner. This personality believes in honest communication and the importance of having an open dialogue in solving issues. And it says, you have I have a profound level of openness and sincerity, of which many people can only dream.
Ooh.
That's what it says. But I kind of feel like that, and I think that's kind of like I waffle about it on the last couple podcasts, but the way I can like get people to open up to them when I like really want to.
the way I are, Timberland.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You wouldn't.
I don't.
Me, I don't get it.
Yeah, but it's true. It's and like this kind of speaks to it too, because it says, like this says, because of their sensitivity and insight, INFJs can make their partner feel heard and understood in beautiful ways. These personalities aren't afraid to express their love, which is true, and they feel it with all their heart, which is true. I kind of learned that about myself when I was in a relationship, that I have like a big heart, like they say. Who that, like the Tin Man or something had one, something like that.
He
Man
actually
didn't
had
have a
no
heart.
heart.
The Grinch.
I was gonna
say, wait a second.
I was thinking.
Tin Man.
That was
You
the
know,
one thing he wished he
my,
had.
my gut said Grinch. I said I went with
Like the
Tin
Tin
Man.
Man.
The Tin Man.
Dun, dun. Okay.
That was his one flaw, was that he really wanted to have a heart.
And this is the one last thing I wanted to read too, and then I'll pass it to you guys. This comes from the friendships one. It says, while INFJs may seem quiet or reserved to the world at large, these personalities absolutely light up around their close friends. Like, I can't even tell you like how on the money that is.
That is
About
pretty on the
me.
money for you.
Because there's certain groups of people when I'm around where like I just
Yeah.
I really give like maybe 5% of myself, and it's not you. It's like a me thing, and I've seen it a lot in myself at work, because like work friends are work friends. They're only gonna be so
Yeah.
much of a friend to you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But like even today, it's like today's Sunday, day of recording, and we were at work, and Sundays are dead, so we just fucking talk about life and sports and the world and a bunch of shit. And it's funny because like I'll literally be sitting up there giving monologues. Like that's how I see it. Like I've said it to you guys before, and maybe I've said it on my podcast, but like my best friend Gil comes to my house sometimes and like doesn't even speak and just
Yeah, you
like
just
lays,
monologue
just
to him.
sits there, and I just talk, and he
Goes at
just,
the podium.
and he listens, and it works. But I think that is like so true about myself. That paragraph goes on to say, few things bring them more pleasure or delight than talking through their passions, interests, and beliefs with a kindred spirit. People with this personality type enjoy the pleasure of their own company, which I definitely do, but they find it liberating to let their guard down and be completely and utterly themselves with a friend who they know they can trust. And that's true, because sometimes I like want to be, sometimes I feel like when I'm out in social gatherings and shit, like I want to be my true authentic self, but I probably don't let myself get all the way there because I'm not fully comfortable with either A, the people around, or B, the setting. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think
Right.
that's something I grapple with myself, is like, at least in like the dating scene, like I feel like I could never really make a good impression on somebody out in like the club, because that's just so far from a scenario where I would be able to be fully authentic, I think.
That's fair.
And that's something I've realized and come to grips with, and that's why like when we go out, like I don't even have the expectation of like entertaining a female, to be honest, because I just like don't care for that scenario, I guess. But reading that kind of like cemented that thought.
But he comes at us for not doing it either.
Yeah, right?
No, I don't. I actually come at you guys because you say you're going to do it and talk about it, and then don't and fail. And
That's not true.
Michael?
Hey, I don't know.
See?
I don't know what to tell you.
He's lying on us.
Mike doesn't do it either.
I never say I'm gonna do nothing. That's why, and I just do it and
What do we
win.
say? What do we
bitch.
say?
We say,
I like
we're gonna
saying,
go and have a good time.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
the same thing.
I've never
we
heard
like
that
to have a
one.
good time.
have a good time.
I think I talk more about getting wasted than I do talking about.
I think so
plans.
too.
That's fine. I'm sorry.
No, it's maybe we can't take criticism either. Maybe that's what it is.
But yeah, that's enough about mine. I think should I say the people that are also INFJs now,
What do you want?
Like celebrity? Yeah, give
Or
a couple.
should we-
Yeah,
because I think like this will be, and then I'll hand it to you guys. and you
right.
guys
We'll
can
go.
each
Yeah,
go.
that makes sense. Yeah, give us a couple shout outs.
Oh my big.
Who's in there?
This is cool.
Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Nobody you knew.
I think I could have been like a ruler.
Yeah, give it the whole list. Give it the top 5.
Gandhi.
Uh-huh.
This is controversial. I'm putting him on here though. Hitler.
Interesting.
Like he had a way with words and he used it negatively, and that's fucked up. I don't condone that.
Right.
But
Uh-huh.
in terms of advocating and leading,
Uh-huh.
you could say
That brother could lead.
you could say he was good at that. I'm just saying.
Okay.
War's
Interesting.
gray. War's gray.
Dude, but listen. I'll give this is.
I didn't read it.
You're not beating this 5. I'm sorry. You're just not.
You give us 2. You give us 2.
Gandhi and Hitler.
I'm gonna give you my 5. I'm gonna give you my starting 5. My starting 5:
Let's hear it.
INFJ, Gandhi, Hitler, MLK, Nelson Mandela, and Plato.
This is extra funny because
Starting 5. You put him in the starting 5.
No joke. Anne Frank was one of my lineups. Like, he was
my
like the
God.
second one on the list.
4 pillars
Fuck
of
do we know about
society,
Anne
and then
Frank?
Hitler's crazy.
That she's a vibe. Apparently, me and her are the fucking.
But I have other cool people too. Like I have Van Gogh. I have Henry David Thoreau.
God.
Like these are influential, smart fucking people.
Van Gogh was fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
But
of fucked up people.
But he was
passionate.
He was creative.
Yeah.
But he was creative.
Lady
War is
Gaga,
gray.
the creative director of Pole.
Oh, shut up.
Are you serious?
Sitting on that for 2 hours.
I know. He's,
Adam Sandler, Al Pacino. You guys will do well to beat that.
Oh my! I got some bangers.
That's enough gloating.
yeah,
about
you're up,
myself.
Josh. You're up.
So mine was ESFJ Consul. CONSUL.
You're a
Console.
cunt.
What? What did you say?
We just lost our
Console.
entire female audience because he just said that
CONSUL.
word.
Oh, I didn't even know that was an option.
It says it's a personality type with extroverted, observant, feeling, and judging traits. They are attentive and people-focused, and they enjoy taking part in their social community. Their achievements are guided by decisive values, and they willingly offer guidance to others.
You are pretty judgmental.
I am. But for the right reasons, though. Before the right reasons.
Oh, of course. Yes.
It says, for people with this personality type, life is sweetest when it's shared with others. Those social individuals form the bedrock of many communities, opening their homes and hearts to friends, loved ones, and neighbors. This doesn't mean they are saints or that they like everyone.
True.
In fact, they are much more likely to form close bonds with people who share their same values and opinions. But regardless of other people's beliefs, these personalities still strongly believe in the power of hospitality and good manners, and they tend to feel a sense of duty to those around them. Generous and reliable, they often take it upon themselves in ways both large and small to hold their families and their communities together.
Let's see the weaknesses.
Let's go to the strengths first, at
Which
least. Fuck.
dictator are you?
Strong practical skills. None of them.
Oh, interesting.
Strong sense of duty, very loyal, sensitive and warm, and good at connecting with others. The weaknesses. Worried about their social status.
True.
I'd say so. Inflexible.
True.
Factual.
Not very flexible.
Aries.
Vulnerable to criticism. Factual. Often too needy. I guess. Too selfless.
Oh my God.
Factual.
Too selfless.
I'm a giver. What'd you do?
Hey.
Relationships left next.
Did I have ran through all my strengths and weaknesses?
No, just whatever pops out
Yeah.
to you.
Okay.
He's ripping it. He's ripping it.
Sorry.
Yeah, say whatever.
It says for romantic relationships, people with this personality type prize social validation and a sense of belonging so highly. Romantic relationships hold a special level of importance to them. No other kind of relationship provides them with the same level of support and devotion. Consequently, the feelings of security and stability that come with strong romantic relationships are extremely fulfilling for ESFJs. They take each stage of developing a relationship very seriously, which I think is true about myself. And they set out to create understanding early on and to build mutual respect and support for each other's opinions and goals as time goes on. A tender heart. Wink. What else do you do? Friendships?
Yeah.
Well, his were very related. His friendships and his relationship. That's why. I mean, you don't have to.
Because
whatever.
Because
yeah.
there's other tabs too on this website. Like there's
Yeah.
parenthood, career path, workplace habits.
People at home, Myers-Briggs personality test, 16 personalities.
Yeah, it's
16
16
personalities.
Yeah, try it out.
Hop in.
See if you're an asshole or not. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else that stood out?
Yeah, I it was weird because it said I could be like a teacher or something.
Yeah.
which I like. That's nothing I would ever be like interested in.
Really?
But I feel at work like when like my boss like is like even last weekend she was like, oh, just handle like this part of the thing, and I was like working with somebody else that worked there, And like I feel like I'm good with giving like directions and setting people up in a position to where they're like not like overly stressed out about what they're doing in like a given job or something, and I can be like, oh, like lay it out clearly enough so they're just like, okay, I get to understand it, and we're able just to like rock and roll,
Right.
You know? But yes, it's like comfortable with and even dependent on hierarchies and roles, which I do like a bit of like structure to everything. And it says they expect authority to be respected and backed up by rules and standards, which I think is fair. And yeah, this is really it.
Nice.
A lot of it I relate to. Some of it I'm like whatever, but
Yeah.
for the most part, it definitely changed from what I was before.
Do you remember what you were?
Who are your big
Yeah,
peeps?
what celebs you got?
You might get cooked here.
Can you beat? No, I don't.
Oh.
Do I have to, let me give a top five?
So confident.
Okay, we got
Top five.
Winnie Houston.
Doesn't even
Off.
touch any of mine.
That's insane.
That's true.
We got Whitney Houston.
Drughead.
Oh, stop! Don't say that. We got LeBron James,
Drughead.
Kylian Mbappe, John Cena,
He's not even
Queen Elizabeth,
Drughead.
Prince William,
That's
Drughead. Incestual.
Joe Biden.
Yep, you're fucked.
Ooh.
Yeah, your top five doesn't touch his. What the fuck?
Yeah, they don't.
It doesn't, right?
But
I'm telling you.
he's a cheater.
LeBron? Yeah.
There were some matchups like Elizabeth Hitler. That's a wash.
Yeah.
What? That's crazy, first off.
John Cena, the untouchable one.
Oh, my God.
The GOAT president, Harry S. Truman.
My starting five beats here. Is
a
in
wash.
four games.
Well, yeah, but you said Hitler, so I win automatically.
James, go next.
Hate can't beat hate.
I think what we'll do is we'll keep running down them, and then, we'll say like
We'll make
what
a-
we think.
Next episode, we'll make a bracket of our top fives and who would win.
Yeah.
In a fight, who can we take in a fight?
We
out
can't
of
have
our
Hitler. You got to pick somebody else for that one.
I'm sorry, Josh.
starting
You're
point
scared of...
John Cena's beating Hitler in a 7-game
In a
series.
one-on-one.
In a
but-
7-game series?
In 4.
If it's,
In four,
if it's unlimited resources,
not-
Hitler has an army.
How
behind
can he
him.
see him?
Hitler has belief. Willpower.
You can't see John Cena.
Manpower.
How do you beat something you can't see?
James, go.
You just
Read-
fucking
read
spray.
based off. What are you?
Tell you- All right.
What are you?
I'm a campaigner. I'm an ENFPT. Okay. That's extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and prospecting traits.
Right.
Okay. People with this personality type are true free spirits, outgoing, open-hearted, open-minded, lively, upbeat approach to life, stand out in any crowd, but even though they can be the life of a party, they don't just care about having a good time. These personalities have profound depths that are fueled by their intense desire for meaningful emotional connections with others, which I think is pretty accurate. I feel like that's like my kind of my life mantra. I love meeting new people, but like also like I've never been like stuck to one clique or one type of people either. Like I feel like I have a lot of different types of friends, and I like it that way. I like knowing all sorts of perspectives and
Right.
different shit like that, you know? Take a look at the strengths and weaknesses. The strengths, I'm a curious person, perceptive, enthusiastic, an excellent communicator, easygoing, good-natured and positive. I think that's pretty standard with how I live my life. The weaknesses, people-pleasing, I guess I feel like I've been growing out of it. I feel like I've been being me more, or like on
Being mean, oh.
not me,
Me.
like being me, like putting myself first more. I think growing up I was definitely a people pleaser. Unfocused, yeah, probably. You know, I feel like I don't like being like I like every day being a different day.
Right.
I don't like doing the same shit. I don't like structure.
Right.
I get bored. I do lose focus pretty easily. Disorganized kind of goes with that. I am pretty disorganized. Small scale organization I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
The
have to
grand
go this
scheme
and
of
then go
things.
to this after. Yeah, I can do that.
Just
think
maybe
this
not
and
on
do this.
time.
You can plan your day.
Right.
I've been
No.
I used to be very
to be-
timely. I used to be very
It
timely.
used to be worse.
Really?
That's what I thought you- I was gonna say that too.
Dude.
Skinned his
Oh, I
knee
think
noise.
you
worse.
Yeah.
The worst one I know. I'm
What,
not even
how long
kidding,
ago?
I'm being honest.
A couple years ago.
Up until like now, still probably.
I felt like in high school I was always like on time or early for everything, and like it never mattered.
So fair. So
Yeah.
it's gone.
So then I
worse.
stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this?
No, I did.
You haven't brought me anything, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm showing up late."
He's
now-
fully ready. Waits an hour to leave.
I have been trying to get better with it. I mean, it depends. Like, gun to my head, I'll be there on time. But like,
Oh, yeah, your life's in danger. You're
like,
speeding.
like, what's going on? I don't know. Like, what's the harm?
can't.
What's the harm?
No.
You know,
Gun to my head. I'll be there on time.
yeah, like
I
like
hope so.
somebody the other day I was talking about like I like recently got into dating apps and someone was like, "Well, you're never gonna show up on time. It's never gonna work." And I was
Oh
like,
my
I
god.
was like, no,
crazy.
like for a date I'll be on time. I actually like
What's the
I
harm?
have been. I have been.
What's the harm in being late?
Hilarious.
Well, you know, I gotta make the impression that I can be on time.
Yeah.
The first time, the second time, so.
You show up
It
2
gets
hours
worse
late.
and worse.
This is my truest self.
By the 10th date, hope I'm there. I don't know,
The
but
10th date.
So what else did you like? Were there strengths and weaknesses that you liked?
well,
They
the
stand
weaknesses were weird. Like it was like overly accommodating, overly optimistic, and restless. Like I don't really see those as mistakes. I mean mistakes. I don't see this as weaknesses.
It's your
Like
greatest superpower.
right,
Well, it can be.
They can't, you can, like I said, you can spin a weakness.
right. It was kind of like one of those, like you know, when your employer asks what are your weaknesses, like I'm too diligent.
Yeah. That
Like, I
was,
try
the
too
last
hard.
one on mine was like that.
Like that's like kind of
Right.
a bullshit weakness. Like I
I'm
wish,
too hard of a worker.
I almost
you know?
wish they called me out more. I definitely have weaknesses, so I'm not gonna share them now. Should have called me out.
Yeah, you had your chance. Took the shot and missed. You threw the shoe at George Bush.
When it came to relationships, it was mostly like same thing with my strengths and weaknesses. Like I don't like structure. I don't like I like being spontaneous and like
Right.
I really hate making plans ahead of time. Like I wish I could just hit you up the day of and like then we go do
That's
something.
it, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because who knows if I'm in the
Like
mood
the
still by the
mystery of
day comes. I hate that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, obviously, if it's with the right person, like obviously,
You'll be looking
it's
forward
different.
to
it. Yeah.
It's different. But like when it's like I'm kind of just shooting the shit with whoever, like I'll say I'll hang out, then like the day of I cancel because I don't feel like going out anymore.
Yeah.
I've been doing that a lot lately. It's kind of bad, but but basically it was about like I don't like I mean, I honestly personally I've never really had a long-term relationship. So like I guess I haven't seen the issues that it's saying the issues I would have, which is like almost like marriage issues. I'm trying to find the
Now, when you get in one, you can just look
Like
for
grand
those.
scales?
Like, oh my god,
Right.
it's happening.
It was something like you don't like worrying about money. You don't like worrying about like
Oh.
bills. Like you don't like the I guess the stuff I wouldn't normally think about when I'm just like
Yeah.
in love with somebody, which is like I haven't reached that.
That's like the deep in it.
Right, like the long term stuff.
I think.
But like I like the being easy and like
Yeah.
I love that part. Like I would like to just be spontaneous with somebody all the time. They're just always down with what I'm down with. Or like vice versa. I'm sure if I'm with somebody like that, we'd be into the same shit or similar enough. But I thought that was pretty spot on. Like I think that's what I look for, and like I think that's probably what my future issues might be.
Ick. I put that on the ick list.
Yeah,
Future issues.
everything
Nick.
I just named off like 6 icks. Yeah. But my whole fucking my ENFP's ick list. Put those on there. And it was kind of the same thing with friends. Like I like meeting new friends a lot. And obviously like if I don't think a friendship becomes deep, I usually step out.
Yeah.
Like I feel like not that I have beef with people, but there's people I've grown out of. Like
Yeah, well, for
Which is
sure.
natural.
which is no bad blood at
Yeah.
all.
That
If
was
I said that to their face, they'd probably be upset. But
That was actually
Just life.
that was something that came up in my friendship thing too. And when you said it, made me think of it. Mine it was worded a little different for me, but it was along the lines of like, if I don't feel like I can get to the point where I can open up to you and be my true self, like I'm out.
right.
And that's kind of facts. to
I
be
mean, I
honest.
feel like
I've
like even to
noticed
this
that.
day, I have friends that are like, "That's my this friend." Like we
Yeah.
only do this or talk about
Yep.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Whereas, like obviously, like you guys, my other very close friends, like
they're just my pod. We're just the podcast.
With a
yeah,
podcast.
you guys,
Yeah.
just, yeah,
Yeah,
fuck-
yeah,
fuck
right.
you. Especially,
Mike for sure. Is, yeah, that's why he didn't ask you to get biscuits.
right?
He
Yeah,
just said, "Oh, I missed out."
It's really working.
No, I know.
I wish.
Stay
Not gonna
building.
get up that early.
No, I know. Keep going.
But yeah, that was kind of like the rundown
gist
of
of it.
relationships and friendships.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I do want something deep and like growing and exploring together. But like if it is simplistic in a way,
Gotta
I'm
be
not
fun,
into it.
Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't. I do. I
could-
don't like
yeah,
structure.
do
I
see
don't
that.
like.
You have been like that.
I don't like simplicity.
Sometimes I've wondered why we remain friends because I'm boring.
I feel like we've grown together
But I
a
think
lot,
the
though.
reason why we stayed friends is because James low key like gets me to do exciting shit.
Well, right.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
so like I said,
we
not
try
that
food together.
not
I
that
don't
you
normally
make me
try.
do stuff, but like
I see.
I've
I know,
grown
right.
with you,
right,
and
no,
we
for
have
sure.
that bond. So like
Yeah,
that it doesn't have to be somebody that makes me grow.
Right,
it could
right,
be
right.
the other way around.
No, yeah.
Just as long as there's that extra step in connection.
No, I see that.
Yeah. Oh, and then the people.
Yeah, who's famous?
Starting 5.
The starting. I mean, I don't want to name Frank anymore. After I'm a little afraid.
Well, you think
Uh,
Frank's good
was
bowl?
smoke?
But I got some good ones. I got RDJ, Robert Downey Jr.,
Drughead.
Iron Man.
Okay, yeah, I know.
right,
Yeah, I
solid.
know who he is.
Jesus.
I know Robert Downey.
Angie's Iron Man. You know Iron Man,
I can't
Ange?
believe he just did that.
I got
know him.
well, for the viewers at home that don't know RDJ,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why he said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
That was
sense.
to you.
Robin Williams,
The goat.
Nice.
Rest in
Wow,
peace.
that's a
yeah,
good one.
Will Smith,
Damn. Oh, huh.
Spider-Man. They threw Spider-Man in here like
Keep
just
my
the person.
wife's
Should I only be
name.
naming real
An
people?
actor. No, it's
It
fine.
doesn't matter.
No,
yeah.
name the
Didn't even
imaginary
say the actors, just as the
Just
character.
Spider-Man in
one.
general.
Yeah, it's the character.
Yeah. Was that 4?
Skipping them all.
Oh, well, the last one was Willy Wonka. That's
Oh,
right.
there you go. Which one?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I don't know the different ones.
There's Charlie and
believe-
Charlie in, right?
Charlie
He's
and
not Timothy
is
Chalamet.
the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka, I believe,
Oh.
which I do feel most closely connected.
Also,
to.
Yeah.
also a cup.
What?
What? Johnny Depp's not a cuck. No.
I know.
Oh, a cuck. Oh.
He asked me also a cuck.
'Cause that's what he
Will
said
Smith
about
is a
Thing,
cuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cuck, yeah.
Oh, are there cocks on here? Should I look up?
Will Smith.
Look up the non-cuck
Google, what does Google say? Because those are from what?
That's just from the
From the
app.
website.
thing. Yeah.
I did
go on Google. I didn't
look
like
up,
mine. I Taylor Swift though.
Not the
Cruel
real one.
Summer.
Not the real one.
No, it just had a fake picture of her.
Well, I don't know if the thing I googled it and then Mike was like, "Oh no, those are mine," and I was like,
Yeah, you
well,
have
some,
mine on the
there's
list.
some probably overlap a little bit.
"Oh, maybe." I guess. I mean, I got Dr. Seuss on here, Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer. He's
and
goated.
you know Hans Zimmer, Angelo.
I know the name. He does something.
He does movie soundtracks. So like
Yeah, I know who he
Interstellar.
is. Yeah,
Great
yeah,
Inter-
yeah.
scores.
He made
Mhm,
he makes scores.
I had a friend at school that would listen to Hans Zimmer instrumentals.
That's
They-
actually-
I do too sometimes.
That's serial killer, I think. But
I like
You don't ever go on a walk and listen to Hans Zimmer?
no, never.
He would do that. That's why I know. Who
You
he
look
is.
at me crazy. No.
How do you feel one with nature? Andre 3000's on here.
That's
Bass.
good.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Jennifer Aniston.
It's good.
I'll
too.
take it. I'll take it. Fidel Castro,
Yeah.
big hero of
Solid.
mine.
Big hero.
Ricky Gervais,
All right.
solid stuff. Shaq, Walt Disney. That's a one-off with
Was
Hitler.
he P Diddy on there?
Yeah.
No.
Yo, R. Kelly, bro.
R. Kelly and P
No,
Bill
no.
Cosby.
Diddy.
Shout out Hal's Moving Castle. I got Hal on here for the fans of anime out there.
Jeff Epstein, the financier.
My
Epstein,
That's
the New York financier.
Mike, you're
Someone's probably got that on there.
No, I'm ready to
I'm
see it.
actually-
His is all fucked
I'm
up
super
people.
interested in Mike.
All
No, I
serial
mean,
killers.
honestly,
I don't care about the people. I just
think-
want to see what it says about.
I think mine is as true and as telling as like anyone's ever could be. Because I feel like if I tell you my title, you're gonna be like, that makes sense.
The first blurb
I-
overrates
yeah,
food.
Why didn't you say it? Why didn't you
He's
say
a
it?
toast lover.
It's been and every time I do it, it's this because
What is
it's
the
just
four letters?
it's just true to what it is. I'm the debater personality.
Yeah, you don't shut up.
Did it also
Um,
say that you're not good at it?
Well,
Or-
that's stupid.
Well, actually, Josh,
Well,
here you
that's
go. You see this more than anyone's, right? Ultimate devil's advocate, thriving on the process of shedding apart people's arguments to pieces. When I shred your arguments to pieces, Josh,
Does
you're
it
like,
also does it also say that you don't know anything you're talking about?
I'm
Or-
talking.
Oh, you're right. It's otherwise known as the yapper.
The
trait.
yapper trait.
Sometimes-
oh, the waffler.
Sometimes they even rebel against their
Ego.
own beliefs by arguing the opposing viewpoint just to see how the world looks from the other side.
Yep, that makes sense.
He does do
so
that.
when I like
He
to think,
constantly
if,
tears himself down.
I like to think, oh, if I'm a loser, I look at Josh's point of view. I go, okay, and I argue from that point of view.
Ask any of our friends.
So,
I'm beating every argument. Stop it.
quick-witted and audacious. People with the debater aren't afraid to disagree with the status quo. In fact, they're not afraid to disagree with pretty much anything or anyone.
Wait, what was your letters?
ENTP.
Okay.
Extroverted, intuitive thinking, prospecting. Few things light up these personalities more than a bit of verbal sparring, and if the conversation veers into controversial terrain, so much the better. It would be a mistake to think of debaters as disagreeable or mean-spirited. Instead, people with the personality type are knowledgeable, curious, with a playful sense of humor that can be incredibly entertaining. They simply have an offbeat, contrarian idea of fun,
Definitely
one that
offbeat.
usually involves a heavy dose of spirited debate.
Wow.
Yep.
That's pretty.
That is fucking
I think mine's pretty spot on. It's
Yeah, it's
never
actually pretty
changed.
on brand.
Wow.
I've taken this
Sometimes you debate just to do it.
yeah. Oh, I just do it for the game.
I'm gonna start.
For the love of the
calling-
game.
100%. Love the game.
I'm gonna start calling
James,
you.
try this
Ed.
On the-
food. It was
on the
really
way
good. Wow,
after the-
Mike, that was really good.
on the way-
Actually, I hated it.
On the way from the movie, we were just debating the whole time.
Yeah.
Like just
I
semantics.
hate when you do it.
Oh, I love it. I never get bored of it.
No,
got
People
it.
will get so mad, and that's when I'm like, oh, I've won.
I've said
Like, thank you.
literally when Mike's name comes up in the group chat more than twice, I mute it because I know it's
You
gonna
know-
be a
you
whole
know
fucking
something's going
thing,
on.
dude. I'm
Yeah.
not even
He's
kidding.
more of like a stamina arguer.
Yeah.
Like he just
Oh,
out
he's a
argues.
cross
Not that he
he's a
wins, but he just
cross-country
yeah.
arguer.
And then no, but then there's the times where he just goes, "I'm gonna go to work now." Just leaves the fucking
I got
conversation.
blood in my hands. What do you want from me? I gotta fucking work. At some point, I could go all day. I could go all day and get nowhere.
What's up?
I
with,
have to at some point go to work.
Seriously, when he's losing the argument.
Oh,
I don't even know.
when I'm losing the argument. Sure.
What's up with the strengths and weaknesses? What do
Oh
you
yeah.
think?
Oh,
do you
strengths and
think of 'em?
weaknesses.
Any of 'em?
Knowledgeable,
Any of 'em
quick
that you
thinkers, original, excellent brainstormers, charismatic, energetic. Those are my strengths.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who
I think those are pretty
Yeah,
spot
accurate,
on.
Wow.
Weaknesses, very argumentative, which I don't think I'm argumentative. I don't really have genuine arguments with people.
I think you have.
I know what
I think you have a problem with receiving the other side.
What do you mean?
Like when
Exact-
someone
exactly.
disagrees with something you say.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I see. I have a problem with when
I
someone
think- I don't think
disagrees.
you- I don't know. Yeah, you explain.
When someone disagrees with me, and this is why I have a problem empathizing with people, because I don't understand their point of view.
I was just.
And if they
gonna say-
can't,
that-
if
I'm
they,
gonna be honest.
if they become,
What I was gonna say,
Yeah.
is like, I feel like you struggle to put yourself in the other person's mindset on the other side of the argument.
correct, because at the point of like, oh, I'm having fun debating this.
This is the only time.
And
he's agreed in a
they're getting
conversation ever in his whole life.
and they're getting annoyed at me because like I'm not seeing it from their point of view. I'm like, but you're not looking at it from this point of view,
right. And you're
Because
like, stop
they're
looking at it from yours.
yeah. Stop looking at it from yours and look at it from mine.
Yeah,
Because I'm like
wow,
I'm doing it from the opposite of yours,
Holy.
and they
shit.
can't do that. And I'm like, well, I don't know what you want from
But
me.
you
Like,
can't do it either.
no, I can look at it from theirs, but they're not
No,
looking
I
at it
don't
from
choose not
mine.
to.
Right? If they don't look at it from mine, they can't see both sides. If they get mad at me because I have the opposite perspective,
I got you. Yeah.
I can't reason with them.
Wow.
So I don't think I'm actually.
Oh my god.
I don't think I'm argumentative because in a sense like I don't argue. People argue with me.
Right. Wow.
Like I'm
yeah, you are
not arguing
definitely
with you.
that.
You're just you're coming after me for sitting here and talking.
You.
I'm just trying to be happy and exist.
And
Why
the
are
second
you
weakness
arguing
is
with me?
insensitive. So there you go.
Fair.
Third weakness,
Wow.
intolerant.
Fair.
This
Can
is
find it
better and better.
can find it difficult to focus. I guess I could see that.
Yeah.
Dislike practical matters.
Oh, like elements, right? Practical
He
matters?
didn't like
People with this
Avatar.
personality types are
answered
interested
that.
in what could be malleable concept like ideas, plans that can be adapted and debated. When it comes to hard details and day-to-day execution, these personalities tend to. I understand
Oh,
that.
right. You hate numbers. You're anti-facts.
No, I like planning something out, but I don't like executing it.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
planning stages are more interesting to me because there's so many different ways we could go,
Yeah.
rather than actually implementing the plans because it's already set in stone.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those are pretty spot on.
No, yeah.
I think this is me to a T.
Did you look at relationships and friendships at all?
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah?
I've looked at this like 20 times over. So like,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So dating's personality is just hardly a boring experience. Test their partner's limits, push boundaries and traditions, looking for
Oh, yeah.
open-mindedness and spontaneous. Yep. Thought-provoking discussions and debates, and make good use of their enthusiasm and creativity by delighting and surprising their partner with new experiences. Love is an opportunity for mutual learning and growth. True. Natural impatience and relentlessness may become evident as they constantly seek novelty and express their disdain for monotony. Wow, that's how you spell that? That's
yeah.
crazy. Not a type to buy into the idea of the happy status quo. Balancing their need for experience and adventure with the reality of steady romantic relationship can be a struggle for many people with this personality type.
What about the friendships?
Friendships? The last thing people with this personality need to hear is "you're right." Not unless they have an absolutely earned
Wow.
the distinction in a heated round of intellectual debate. If they're wrong, they want to be told. If they're wrong, they want to be told so, and they want every detail of the faults in their logic to be laid out bare, partly in their quest for oftentimes this arbitrary truth, and partly just so they have to work to defend the logic with counterpoint and parry.
Dude, wow, that.
You like to
Never
debate.
a dull moment.
Debate.
They know how to relax and have fun too. It's just that the fun to these it says irrelevant personalities, but it doesn't really make any it's just that fun to these irrelevant personalities, a bottle of wine and a discussion about the causes and solutions to global crises could be described as an evening from hell. Oh, so to other personalities, just like talking about like
What you like to do could be hell,
Yeah.
is what it says.
like it says talking about cause and solutions of global crisis would be described as evening to hell, and not relaxing like
You.
most people. But to me, that's like fun.
Jaden Smith has to have this,
Literally,
right?
literally.
yeah, yo, that's
Think about the social economic state of the world.
Emotionally dismissed, being inclined to suppress their emotions when personalities are faced with a friend who figuratively or literally needs a shoulder to cry on. True. I remember freshman year. Shout out Quinn. She's getting married this year. I'm going to her wedding in May. She came to my room crying. I was like, not today. I'm just gonna walk out of here. And now she's marrying the guy who came and went to go cry on her shoulder.
wow.
Yeah. So
And you.
could have been me. Yeah. That's fine.
Walked out of his own room.
Give me some celebs
Celebs.
if you have nothing else from the.
I'll look at my career paths really quickly. Hold up.
Yeah. Say whatever.
Oh, they don't have them highlighted. Never mind. I'll just go right
So I
down.
can't cry to you?
Depends
I'm
on
just
the
not
day.
good with it, right? I don't know what you want me to do about it. I can fix the problem for you, but I'm really bad at being like, oh, it's all right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got Weird Al Yankovic,
Oh Lord.
Adam Savage. You know who that is?
No.
So-
Mythbusters.
Oh.
Oh.
I got Mark Twain, Tom Hanks, Thomas Edison, Sacha Baron Cohen,
Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah.
the Joker. I like that one. Captain Jack Sparrow.
I think it's like crazy how much
Yeah.
my 5 clears. Everybody.
You have a cheat.
I'm sorry, you have
I think mine
a
is
mass
fine.
murderer
I'm gonna be honest. I'm like,
and an abuser.
Bro, I got
almost
Robin
off
Williams.
book
I
with
win.
mine.
You gonna shit on Robin Williams like that?
It's kind of
Not what I
crazy.
tried to do.
That's fucked up, man.
So
I have Taylor Swift. She
so
makes
names-
more money than all you
Name's
guys combined.
Hitler. I can't believe my top 5 is better than yours. Robin
Yeah,
Williams,
right?
Taylor Swift, and fucking thing.
On the one, my Google one. You want my Google one better?
Yeah, Google probably.
whatever.
Google
you
one
want.
I got-
whatever.
Catherine the Great, Barack Obama,
All right.
Catherine,
Leonardo da Vinci,
French Queen.
Henry Kissinger, Ben Franklin, and Socrates.
Those are pretty good.
That's actually crazy.
So
do
you
you want?
want Socrates? I have Plato. That's dope.
Wow.
But see, I could see that relationship with us though. When you were talking about like sitting there and trying to dissect the answers to fucking questions and shit, like
Yeah.
we low key do that. You
Yeah.
don't think so?
What?
More so than more so than the conversations I have with them, these goons.
Oh, dissecting stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
I think
dissect that.
anytime like someone says something blatantly, like I remember when Josh, I don't know if we were on episode or off episode, Josh said something and I was like, but what's really the motive? I'm like, that can't be it.
Because we
Josh.
like we did.
I'm like, there's obviously something else.
Kind of dig.
I
Yeah.
feel like my issue when I argue with Mike is like I am open-minded. I approach a situation open-minded.
But he's so.
But
close-minded,
because
I'm
I'm
more
so
open.
open-minded, I like know all the perspectives already, and I choose the right one. And it's not the one Mike chooses, and we clashing. And
And
he
it's- yeah.
thinks I didn't think about it, but I already thought about it. I picked this
He's 2
because
steps ahead.
I already thought about it.
Now, what you didn't know is I already know you picked that.
No. See,
So
Yeah,
I
see?
know what you're doing,
No.
and you think you know what I'm doing,
we
but
had
I
that
know what you're
argument
doing.
about fucking
About what?
There was some relationship argument like a few episodes, not a few. It was probably a while ago, but like one of the episodes we had an argument. You were just like, "No, you're just dumb," and I was like,
Which one was it? Astrology?
Yeah. I do remember that.
"Maybe it was that one." I don't
That
even
was dumb.
remember.
No, it was about dating casually.
Oh, it's stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not doing that again.
What's the debate to have?
But overall,
Nothing.
you think yours is accurate, Mike?
Oh,
I
mine's
think-
spot on.
I think
It was
mine's
too
spot
accurate.
on.
It was.
I think most people, if you told them that's my personality, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. I think one thing I'm known for is literally debating people.
Yeah. And
That's to
lose.
say. Yeah.
Out yapping.
I don't want him to get away with this.
Get away with what?
I beat you in every argument we have. And I'm
Okay.
putting this on fucking national
what's-
television.
See,
All my
Josh-
friends go in the
Josh-
comments.
Is your personality say stubborn?
It
Or
should.
is that just an Aries trait?
stubborn, and right is a thin line for me.
Okay.
He's stubborn because he is right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, James, you think yours is accurate?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, the only thing like I didn't really have weaknesses mentioned in mine, but like,
No weaknesses.
well, like I mean, other than like being anti-structure,
Anti-Semitic.
yeah. What?
Oh,
James, what the fuck? You just agree with that?
I didn't have Hitler on my top 5.
That's true. That's true. Ange has Hitler on his top 5.
lock it in.
I had Anne Frank actually.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Josh, clip
Anti-Hitler.
that. Josh, clip that and send it.
To where? Send it to the White
Ange has
House.
Hitler on his top 5. Huh?
You like yours, Josh, for yourself? Yours good.
Yeah, I just didn't like the social status thing. I don't really care about that, if I'm being honest.
Got you.
But
I think.
Right. Was there anything you guys read that you were
Why?
like, no, this isn't me at all?
Well,
Nothing, right?
Mine's pretty spot
Not
on.
you, yeah.
just you and I
Talk to
have
Josh.
talked about being influencers like for so long.
oh, okay, yeah.
So in a way, that's your social status.
Yeah.
Not that like you. I feel like you don't typically care like what people think, maybe, but like the status itself is important, maybe.
yeah, I guess, but I feel like that's more of like a goal than it is like a
Right, but like it.
care of the world. You know what I mean?
I guess.
You don't care about your goals.
I care about my goals, but I feel like it's not like
Don't worry about it.
that's okay.
No.
Let's start a 30-minute side conversation on this. What do you mean by that, Josh?
You want it?
But
I
yeah,
feel I was
mean,
going to say something.
I like mine a lot too. Even the more I read it, dude, like this is what I was saying before. Like this, I think this paragraph is nuts. It says, perhaps perhaps because their personality type is so uncommon, INFJs tend to carry around a sense, whether conscious of it or not, of being different from most people. Which, like, I definitely felt that growing up. Like, I used to say, like, I didn't belong in that generation.
Like Quasimodo.
I used to think that. I don't know what that means.
That's the
Even
fucking
better.
hunchback.
The Hunchback in
Fucking-
Notre Dame. He stays in the tower because he's not like
And
everyone
that's
else.
Who were your
like-
top 5 again? I'm sorry. You don't-
Gandhi, Hitler,
Hitler, MLK, Plato,
and
and
the Koros
Mandela.
effect. There you
I
go.
was gonna say because Hitler was autistic. Like I wonder. I was gonna say maybe they all were, and that's why. No.
No.
But yeah, like this it goes on to say that like this isn't to say that they can't enjoy social acceptance or close relationships, only that they sometimes feel misunderstood or at odds with the world. Now something that I used to say, I just said that on the other podcast about happiness, how I always thought my happiness wasn't perceived as me being happy, and people used to think I was like upset all the time, but I was actually like, I feel great. So I thought that was like, I think that's fucking like so spot on.
I think I took this years ago, and like maybe like 2020, and I took it 2023, and it's all been the same. But I remember my roommate at the time, Basile, when we took this person out, we have like on a Discord, like our stat cards or whatever, a bunch of like fucking tests. We have like an autism test on there.
Okay.
And
We're gonna do that on one of
the autism test.
Yeah, I wanted.
It's
to do
good.
That might be. To be honest.
But he would literally, whenever like I wanted to do like he would, like, I would say something, and it was like obviously like I was leaning towards like being controversial and having a debate. He'd be like, "No, you're right," and just walk away.
just-
Like,
yeah.
"No, wait, but like come back." He's pisses me off when he does that so much. He doesn't
I-
play into the bit at
I
all.
do
That gets
that.
me so mad.
That's one of my default rebuttals.
What? You're right.
Like I do that a lot to Josh. I love doing it to Josh.
Oh,
Whenever
I
whenever
hate when
Josh
you
and I
do
are in an argument, and I'm like bored now, I'll just be, damn, you got me. No, you're right.
I'm
Like,
taking that as
but like
too. You
he
better stop.
knows I'm not being serious. And
Yeah.
That's what makes him even more mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to make people argue with me.
But I'm not an arguer. I'm a lover.
You are an arguer.
What?
You are, and you know that. It's just not as much.
James isn't an arguer. Don't take this the wrong way. He just has the
he
like,
rolls over.
he just has
takes
the
it.
need to like be right and know that he's right. And if he,
I just want everyone to be right with me.
As soon as, yeah, I see that.
I think that's a better way to say it.
I just want everyone to be right with me.
Like
See my way.
imagine we all knew the right things.
See, this is
Yeah.
funny because now you guys are kind of like arguers, right? And this is something that I actually see in myself, especially like when you guys argue. Shit, where did it go?
I think I know what you're gonna
But
say.
see, like I
too.
feel like I don't really like arguing. I like the banter. I like silly arguments. I don't like serious arguments.
Oh, I love it. Well, it's serious and that's like I don't like serious arguments. I don't think anyone,
You serious
any of
every
us,
time.
like serious
You're serious
arguments.
every time.
But like it's arguments about like sports or something. Like that's never gonna be serious. You know what I mean?
I know
Yeah,
people.
It's
would
all
bitch about it.
arbitrary.
Yeah, see, like this,
You're right.
dude. Like this says, INFJs are always looking for ways to step in and speak up for what is right, and that's when I play like the diffuser
Oh,
of
I
your
hate
arguments.
that. Oh, I
Like
fucking
I do that.
hate that.
You hate it. You despise it.
I
do it in the group me all the
we were
time.
arguing. It was me and somebody else, and he just put in some like off topic, like asked like Zach or something a question, and I was just
No,
like, "Shut
but
up,
this
Ange."
isn't what I'm talking about.
I
What are
remember.
you
I
talking
know
about?
exactly what you're talking about,
Day
Josh.
when, the other night you were like sad, and I was like, oh, like you'll get. I was like, oh, like you'll.
what?
I was like, you'll get over it. Like it's all right. And you were like, shut the fuck up, bro.
I don't think that was you diffusing. I think that was you just
Oh!
consoling
That is
him.
what it is, though.
Oh yeah. No, I hate that.
And
That is a
some-
form of it.
And I
know
feel
what he's
that
trying to say.
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
I feel the need to interject to like bring you back down to earth and be like, yo, like I know you're upset right now, but like you will be.
You're an
Oh,
anchor.
no.
You're an anchor.
I'm telling you, shut the fuck up 10 out of 10 times. If
I
I'm
know.
like going through something
see that
and I'm texting about it, and someone's like,
You don't.
"It's gonna be all
receive
right,
it
man." At the
well.
end of the day, fuck no.
You
Shut the
don't
fuck
you
up.
don't receive it.
Give me like an
well.
hour.
But it's true, right?
Yeah.
You don't receive that well. I don't think.
I receive it well in time.
Oh, I know my song.
I feel like when I'm like that, I just hit up as many people as I can until I find the one that agrees with me, and then I.
That's
stick
what I'm
with
saying.
them.
You're good?
But you see why I said you have
crazy.
that need though. Like I'm telling you, that's true.
I'm just a negative Nancy.
Text Mike the situation. He's like,
positivity ruins
"Oh no, you're probably just overthinking it." All right, I'm not talking to you. I'll find somebody that feeds my delusions. I like feeding people that feed delusions.
I know you do.
I live in a fantasy world.
I know.
Yeah, La La Land. That's what I call it.
Great movie.
Good movie.
Yeah.
I live there.
Never seen it.
Never seen
You never
What?
seen it?
Nope. Watch it sometime. Two of my favorite actors in it too. My
Must
first
have
love.
been Ryan-
I could have sworn we had a conversation about it.
We probably did.
It was
I'm very knowledgeable.
Oh right, yeah. Fuck.
yeah. He just argues shit.
I know. I know a lot.
I
I know a
actually
lot.
think it's an overrated movie, but still good.
You said that.
Still
Yeah.
good, but overrated.
What about Moonlight?
Haven't watched it yet,
that makes sense.
Either.
but I know about it. I'm knowledgeable.
The Winners of Moonlight.
That's what
Nope.
what's his name?
Marshall Ali.
Yeah.
Don't give him that.
No, I knew who it was.
Yeah, you didn't say anything. So that's
I like
good.
that actor.
Damn, this is crazy.
He's an actress.
No, he's not. What does it even mean?
These actors. That's him arguing.
You got anything else, Ange?
I'm like, I'm like at a loss for words. Honestly, like the more I read this, the more I'm like, wow. This
He
is
was at 2 a.m. tonight reading this.
He will.
INFJs enjoy meaningful conversations far more than small talk, tend to communicate in a way that is warm and sensitive. This emotional honesty and insight can make a powerful impression on the people around them. I don't know. I can't speak to that. That's not for me to decide. But
Oh
I mean,
yeah, you
that's just
do.
crazy.
I-
That's for you to decide.
Pours a great deal of energy and care into their relationships, but this doesn't mean that they always feel appreciated in return. It's kind of facts.
Yeah.
That's when you cut people out, though. That's where it comes from.
I'm not
But yeah,
more of a
I
cut
could-
people out, more of a just sneak
Not
away.
cut people out. Yeah,
Slide out.
You'll
I'm a
forget
ghoster.
about me.
We know this.
Yeah. Yeah,
Irish goodbye.
we got to end this because I could just keep talking about
Yeah. We can hit the music.
forever.
You got your song, Angelo?
I do have a song. Yeah, I'm going to do a Wu-Tang song. Can it be all so simple?
Oh, I like that song.
Wu-Tang, good
I like that song.
Give me a.
Can it be that it was all so simple? That's like the
Oh, I know it.
hooker chorus. Good song. Look that up. From Enter the Wu-Tang 36.
You going,
Years.
Josh? You looking? Oh. Is it the Kanye album's on Spotify, right? Or no?
The top one.
Is
That's
it
fine.
is the Kanye artist on Spotify or no?
I think it is still, yeah.
I'll put Burn on there.
Probably.
Actually, no. Fuck it. I'll put Beg My Forgiveness. Beg Forgiveness. Banger.
What is that?
What? Why not that
That's
one?
an album, too. I listened to it one time, the album. I feel bad.
I know. That's what I was asking if you found there. You want me to pick an easier one? All right, check right now. I'll come with a second one. James, what you got?
I was listening to the song a lot this week.
Beg
Super
Forgiveness.
random. You're gonna like it. If I Ruled the World by Nas.
Banger song, dude.
You don't have that on there, already?
No, dude. Why you doing that because of last week? That's a great
No, that's
Right?
like one of his best songs.
I ruled the world. Imagine that.
What does he say in that song? There's a quote. That was one of the. I think that was the first Nas song I ever heard.
Really?
Yeah, dude. And he said something in there
I
that
free
always-
all my sons.
Baby.
I don't
Make
remember.
that
but-
music
yeah, that was, I
burn.
remember that. Yeah, that was the
Imagine
first.
that.
That was the first Nas song I ever heard. That's funny.
My song is "I Think" by Tyler the Creator.
Nice.
Okay.
Give me a line.
I think
Can I throw 2 in there? Because honestly, I had 2 very different vibes all week.
I wanted to do that once. He said no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
On the weeks.
I'm gonna do 2s. Josh, give me a line from that song.
I love my
Ego.
structure.
You had an alter
What can I
ego.
say?
Yeah, he loves structure.
ET,
You actually-
whatever.
Piece of shit.
Console. I used to not. That's why I was like, it was a stark difference
What
from.
does console mean?
I don't know what that
You
means.
consult with people?
Oh,
You
console.
don't do that, I don't think.
I don't console with people.
You never
Not
advocated for me,
console,
Ange.
but console. Like,
I think I am an advocate, though.
For me,
you're almost like an advice giver.
never heard it.
Console.
Okay.
Different than
The console.
console. It's,
Oh, it's not console. Yeah.
no, it's.
I know
it's-
that.
Yeah.
It's
no.
console or caregiver or provider. Outgoing, organized, tenderhearted, and loyal. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, you're not really loyal.
I get cold.
Yeah, I'm not loyal, you're right.
Unapproachable.
I get bullied, guys.
Not
Hashtag justice for
Sorry,
Josh.
you call them unapproachable. I don't have to tell you.
Who, me?
Oh,
you
No,
call me
Ange did, didn't he?
I get bullied, bro. It's not fun here.
Black
All right, we took
diamonds,
enough this
pearls.
time this
Yeah, we
week.
did. I have to shit.
I don't think it's that long.
It's like 2.5 hours.
That's fine.
That's solid.
Welcome back. Goodbye. What am I supposed to say?
See
Thanks
ya.
for li-
Bienvenue.
Thanks for listening.
See you. Oh,
Thanks for
Bienvenue.
listening to episode 31 of Diversity Catalog.
Aloha.
If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. If you haven't already, I mean, you made it to the end, you might as well. I'm just saying. If you're listening on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, rate the podcast 5 stars. If you haven't followed us on social media, you can find us.
Keep talking.
What's wrong? You can find us at Diversity Catalog on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Anyone have any other closing remarks before I tell everybody
I love you.
to spread love? Comment down below. What's your personality trait
Yeah, what is you?
so I can judge you?
I've always seen those on dating apps. I can't comprehend. I never
People put
comprehend.
them on
People put
dating
them
apps?
on there.
Yeah, it's a thing you
You
can
think
put
I
on
should add
like
it?
Bumble or something.
We should have. That
I
would have
think
been
you're
funny
fine.
if we actually finished that live. Whatever.
I'm too much of a pussy.
We'll do next week.
Anyway,
We'll do anything with it.
don't forget to spread love.
Black diamond.
Goodbye.
Pearls. Shout out, leave me Patty.
Fuck.